button 2.
Come on. Yeah, the fabulous 8-Bit Bros program. You can check them out here on Ironic Radio Network. 8-Bit Bros. That's number 8. Then bit. Then bros. One word. I strongly encourage you to stay tuned for that. And if you want, they also have a Facebook page and a much better live show. Anyway, 8-Bit Bros, 8 p.m., Ironic Radio Network.
It's 8 o'clock, and you know what that means.
It's time for another episode of the 8-Bit Bros. This is not a kid-friendly show. Adult language, adult content, NSFK. Oh, yeah, no Webboy either. It's me and Thump holding down the fort. Do the right thing, people. Put your kids in the closet. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 8-Bit Bros. This is Wren, center box, always in the center. That's me. There is no Webboy, so we don't worry about that side. On the other side of me, as always, 846 miles south, the one, the only, Mr. Thumpin' Loud.
What's up?
Brother, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, actually, man. Borderlands and the shit out of it still at the
Yeah?
moment.
Did you get what you wanted
We got a
you
caller
try it?
already.
already?
Yeah. Hold on.
Six number?
No, 3, 2, 1.
Well, bring him in. Why not?
I tried. It's not. Wait.
Oh,
Hey, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, boss man?
We're doing good. How about yourself?
Just want to give a shout out to y'all, man, and just give you the appreciation which y'all deserve, man. Keep up the great work.
Well, thank you. Where are you calling from?
Florida. Melbourne, Florida.
Welcome to Florida.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What do you got going on this evening?
Just get a couple beers and playing some games, my man.
What are you playing?
Call of Duty, man. But I ain't too good at it, but it's just something past time.
No, I'm not good at Call of Duty either, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, we just got started. I'm borderlanding it.
Hey, man, just so you got here, I seen y'all popped up, man. So I had to give a holler at y'all, man.
Well, we appreciate it, man.
We appreciate it. Jump in the room, chat with us, hang out with us. You're always welcome.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the call, man. Have a great evening.
You too, guys. Take it easy, man.
All right.
Be good. Look at that. Kicking it off right away, right on top. Gotta love that shit, bro. Gotta love that shit.
Right?
Boom.
What? All right. I'm getting...
You having problems over there?
No, well, I'm... Cease and desist. The echo. I feel like I'm getting two different chats. Like there are people in our chat that are listening to something else.
What?
Yeah, well, that retro chat.
Yeah.
I
Are
think.
we not on retro?
Oh no, we're on retro, but they've also got a PPV going on,
Okay.
and their PPV, I think, is getting some loop, and it when we loaded in, we took some of those people.
Oh, cool. Hey, welcome, people. If you're looking for the PPV, it's not here.
No, click the other link. You'll have to
Yeah,
go.
there's-
Yeah, you'll have to go back to it because it's funny if you look through. Like, there's a lot of retro conversation.
What's this? This isn't the PPV. Who are these assholes?
Yeah, we are not who they probably tuned in for. But they said something about an echo, and I'm looking through everything. I have no echo here, so
No echo here. I don't have an echo. I'm just doing things here. So you brought up something, and I want to start with this because I wanted to get to it last show on the early edition, since this is the late edition, and we didn't get to it on the early edition, so we might as well bring it now.
right.
Something about a fart killing the world.
Yeah, did I put that in?
You put in Facebook Messenger.
Okay, I was like, where am I going to have to go to get this information back?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger. That's
Yeah, it's a funny set of events that led to it being a fart that literally killed like 10,000 people. It was a rude display by a Roman soldier who pulled the rear of his uniform back, exposing his posterior towards gathering protest, and farted. And
Okay.
it was so shameful to this group of people that it literally kicked off a riot that by the riot's end 10,000 people had died.
Damn. And here I thought it was way more exciting. Like the fart actually asphyxiated 10,000 people.
Yeah, I was hoping that too when I saw it, but I was like, when I read the article, I was like, oh man, I was like, that's still pretty astonishing that a fart, like you've been in a car with your friend driving down the road and he's farted, and even probably lift his ass cheek to fart in your direction, like burp. But it didn't start a fight so bad that you two were never friends again. Like,
Yeah,
no
right.
matter how bad the fart was, it still didn't end your friendship. And so I'm looking at this situation where these people got farted at. None of them probably even smelt it over the stench of what the time period was anyway. That it was just the moral outrage, like cancel culture at its best right there. They were like, this motherfucker right here is, it's on.
Now it's on.
Now it's fucking on, and they set off to destroy the world. I mean, 10,000 people at the end of that conversation. So it's kind of wild just to think that was a possibility. Like a fart.
It's just crazy. Ah, Dustin Kelly, thanks for the share. Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir.
Tried to get you to call in on Tuesday, but you weren't there. I even messaged you privately, bro. What's up with that? So a fart killed 10,000 people.
Yeah, pretty much. Ancient Egypt, like I said, it's weird because the way they tell it is it's in Egypt, but it's written in a book called The War of the Jews. And it's the chronicle history of a Jewish war against the Romans. And this event took place in Egypt. So it was kind of weird to hear all the connections of, like, Egypt's Roman connections and also a very high Jewish population at the time period.
All the exiles.
So, well,
We're all a little bit Jewish. However you want to call it, bro.
Lost tribing it out here, doing my part.
Yep. Where are you from? Jerusalem.
Yeah, Israel.
Are you sure? Yep, we all are.
Yep. Cradle of the earth and all.
You know how it is.
I'm from the Congo region of Africa.
Oh, are you now?
I haven't done my ancestry yet, but it's getting higher and higher on my list of shit to do.
You know what? I don't know where I was. I think I just opened up a browser today and went to Yahoo to go check fantasy football, set a lineup or whatnot. And what's the fucking ad that pops up right on the goddamn page? Nothing to do with like, come lose your money on our DFS site, or, come gamble here for free, or no. Do you want to know where you come from? Ancestry.com.
Lol.
Tell you.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah. Why not?
God damn it.
At least it wasn't 23andMe.
If
I don't see their
But I
advertisements
would
very
have
often.
the same reaction if it was 23andMe.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't see their advertisements very often, and that's kind of my point on them. 23andMe, like, it's not something that's highly advertised. Not on my network, not in my area. Like,
I think it's just a product of marketing dollars. Ancestry has the marketing dollars. When you got 1 point something million people, or 13 million, or whatever that number was that we threw out when we looked it up, it was some stupid millions of people that have used the service. You've got more money.
When you have a 16th of the population underneath your belt,
Yeah, we can market.
yeah, it's like, all right, we'll do this.
Good rates too.
But yeah, so it's been real high on my list, like getting even higher on my list. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and there was an exchange between two people over, overdoing it. And one guy was talking about a story where he met somebody who was like, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about all these ancestors and people before me. And he goes, wait. He goes, so you don't give a fuck, like, take 20 generations and the probability that you even exist. Think about all the sperm that went in just to make you. And you don't give a fuck about that?
There's a lot of people that don't.
Right. There's a lot of people that don't, but if you think about it in retrospect of it, like to look at that situation and be like, oh, I don't care. It's like, well, what brings that part on? What brings that total, like, willingness to be negligent to who you are? Because it is who you are.
I don't necessarily. I mean, yes, there's a certain level of negligence there, and there's a certain level of naivety. You could even go down that route
Voluntarily.
But I think a lot of it is what we're probably not hearing is, well, I probably know majority of it anyway because I was always told the story from my familial generations back. I heard about this person, then from this person I heard about this, and then from this person I heard about this. So you have enough of the picture in your head at that point that, yeah, I don't care about like 17 generations ago and what pauper they were. I don't care about that. I care about like how it affected my life and where I am today, and I care like 2 to 3 generations back, and that's it. My parents, what happened with them, their parents, what happened with them, and maybe their parents' parents, your great great grandparents.
Yeah, but that becomes a fairly easy story that's told pretty much through every family.
And there's where your naivety and don't give a fuck comes from, because as far as they're concerned, they know as much as they care to know.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about like the situation before where we're like, all of a sudden somebody finds out they've got like a really close relative that they never even knew existed.
Yeah, or the story of,
and that was within a couple generations of each other, or within the same generation, to find the ability to find out that kind of information, I think caters itself to be like, well, wouldn't you be interested to at least know that you are alone if that's what you feel you are?
Yeah, I get it. It's high on my list. I'll tell you what. The day you decide to do it, the day you order your box,
you'll order yours.
I will order my box, and we will go through this process together.
All right. sounds like a plan. I can do that.
You know, and whatever it is, it is. You know, whatever plans we
I
don't
can't
have,
honestly I
want
can't
to
wait to
on our
laugh.
own.
I can't wait to laugh at the results because I already told my story where I know that I've got these countries of origin behind me. And my running joke anytime anybody asks me about my heritage is like, I'm a mutt. I'm 7 different types of white people.
And people go to me, so where are you from? I'm like, I'm American. I'm a third or fourth generation American.
Yeah, same here. That's me too.
Well,
I'm third, fourth generation U.S. citizen.
I mean,
So,
I can tell you, like from my mom's side of the family, it's all Italian.
well, my
It's
great grandparents.
different regions of Italy, but that's what makes me like third generation Italian. Like
My great grandparents, my mom to my mom's mom to her parents, are where my family came here.
yeah, you know, I'd really like the things that intrigue me for going through the process is, was there anybody in my family that somewhere point in time in the line
Did something cool.
no, of this like mixed up part of the side of the family, which everybody has if you're like a mud American.
Yeah.
Was anybody on the Mayflower?
Mm.
Or was anybody on like the Santa Maria or like one of those ships?
Yeah, did some real wild shit. Yeah, but
Crazy
see, that's what I'm talking about. I just want to know if they
my
did
family
something
came
cool.
over on the Mayflower.
Yeah,
How about that?
bite that one.
About that?
Yeah, bite that one. How you like that apple?
How you like me? I'm an OG American, brah.
Yeah, but what? See, at this point though, you consider yourself like third, fourth generation American.
Consider myself an American.
But what if you find out though, like what you just said, that it goes way back further? Like your people were actually here well before y'all even thought they were here.
The only way that would happen would have to be on my dad's side.
Yeah.
The only way it could happen, because I know my grandmother either came over on a boat or her mother came over on a boat. So there, depending on where the pollution lies, and it all ends up with my grandfather.
Right.
When did he come over from Poland? Was it his father? Was it his father's father? Like, that's where I don't have any of that information. That's the part of the information that I'm missing. Like, my mom's side, it's Italy. End of subject. Like, told there's- I've been told there's Greek in me. I'm apparently Galician, not Galicia. That was Spain, Galicia. Galicia, that is now known as the Ukraine. And I've always told people I'm from Eastern Europe. Depending on how the lines were drawn at that particular part in history will determine what I was at that particular part in history.
Right, but you are
How it is.
you are centrally located at what would be this parallel.
Yeah.
Okay, they're starting up their stream again. It's going live again on ours. It's RWO cease and desist has been sent out. But Retro Revolution, there you go, folks. It's coming back up. Right there, Retro Revolution is going to have that PV for you again.
We didn't get the cease and desist. It's not us.
No, it's a them.
We haven't done anything wrong.
That's the title of their stream, actually.
Oh. Check.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in the 8-Bit Bros room? Because I am not there.
I'll have to pull that
I
back up. I was actually looking at the fart story again. Conan, welcome to the room. So yeah, we've got I don't know if Dustin's still in there, but we got Conan, you, Dustin, me, and a really weird set of numbers for retro tonight.
Why?
Because they're low.
Are they really?
Yeah, just look at the top of the screen.
I can't see.
You look at you look at the stream and you see over there in the corner where it says live right next to it. It's got the viewer count. It's real. It's like It feels like a power outage or something must have happened.
Or people just hate us, or they really love Webby, and that's why they come to the stream. I mean, it could be any number of things.
Nah, I'm gonna say probably more of a power outage kind of thing.
You ain't here, bro. No love.
Some electronics got shut down somewhere.
No love.
Those extra viewers are just unaccounted for because there's a small population of people that got banned from the internet.
And they may slowly creep up. They may not.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Like I said, Retro's back up and running apparently, so we should start to see maybe a little bit of an increase on those numbers. But oh God, I gotta delete all of these.
I see 5. Like we're not even live on Retro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But we are.
Like that's
What up,
crazy.
TC?
TC, what you doing over there, bruh?
Yeah, what is going on? Dallas, what up? That RWO should be up and running for everybody who's looking for that over there on that Retro Revolution. Anybody else? Also, I've been sharing a little bit over to your side, TC. Angry Dandelion guys, a little bit of Borderlands content has been up, kind of bouncing back and forth on your channel. That I have been having a ton of fun with. I started another build. I'm running a Mara.
Wow, you gave up on your original build? Why would you do that?
No, I didn't give up on my original build. My original build still exists, and it's still chocked full of legendaries. Like, my entire inventory
Get
and...
the weapon yet? That's all I care to know.
My what, laser exploder? No, and to be honest with you, asking that question is gonna let you know exactly how bad it is. Because no, I still don't have my laser exploder. I started with a new character, and I understand it's gonna take a while for me to start getting into legendaries. I got some really good ones already. I haven't seen a laser exploder drop yet, but while I've been playing, Sohn got another one. So he has 2. And then while he was playing one of the co-op slaughterhouse matches, one of the guys in the room gave him another one. So he has 3.
That's so fucked up. And he can't even, and he won't give you one.
I haven't asked for one.
Why should you have to ask for it? He should be like, yo, bro, come here. I got something for you. Present.
Well, because all 3 of the ones that he's got are different flavors. And I understand why you'd keep 3 different flavors.
So Dallas in the chat room over at RR said he wants to know if any of us have seen Rocket Man, the movie about Elton John, and what did we think? I have not seen it.
No, I have not as of yet.
Just actually saw the Queen movie.
Yeah, man, the creepy part about the Queen movie was the repercussions Facebook was given off of it. Like, we had several friends amongst our group that all went and saw it, but we didn't get to see that they went and saw it when they shared it. We got to hear about it in later posts about their post getting them put in timeout because they shared the Queen. They had went to the Queen movie.
That's crazy.
Like Chris and Lee had an issue where they couldn't share the fact that they had went and seen the movie. A couple other friends on my friends list had went and seen the movie and couldn't share that they had went and seen the movie. Total Facebook shutdown of like the ability to share that content, which I thought was really weird. And not for anything, I haven't seen anybody from my list say anything about the Elton John movie either. But I'm expecting it to be pretty good. I'm expecting kind of a Wild Dirt look at Elton John. It doesn't seem like it's going to be like a documentary style story. And I don't know, Dallas, if you've actually seen it and could enlighten me a little bit more about it. I don't think it's going to be like the documentary type story. I thought it was going to be like Dirt, and it's just to be a wild story about some shit that Elton John did when he was coming up, and like certain things led to certain decisions, but it's not that they, that it's what all happened kind of the real of all of it, because they say that Dirt, that story, yeah, they had some wild times. A lot of that story is embellished a lot, and it's kind of played up for the Hollywood aspect of putting the movie out there. And I'm kind of feeling that that's what the Elton John Rocket Man's going to be. Is it's going to be more of a embellishment of the story instead of like the story. Heard it's not as good as the Queen movie. Okay. Man, that's got major acclaim behind that movie. I mean,
I saw the Queen movie in like two separate parts. Like I saw the beginning of it, and this was all while Lola and I were on vacation. So at one hotel I saw the beginning of it. Then the next hotel I was like, oh, turn
Let's-
it on. Like, oh yeah, picked it up from like somewhere else. So I saw the beginning. I think I missed something in the middle here and there, and I saw the end.
so let's finish.
I thought
that.
it was, from what I saw, Dynamite movie. I wish they went a little bit further after the Live Aid and actually showed the demise of what happened.
Yeah, but I think that was
Well,
kind of what they didn't want to do with what the story was. They
But then
wa-
then you made it a story about all the famous songs and the intermingles and the fact that he was promiscuous and the whole nine yards. But you
the highlight, the love, the
You didn't give the-
fun.
right, you didn't. There was no cause and effect. Like he had all the cause of like having a great time and being married and loving his wife, but not really loving his wife, wanting to be with men, being gay, the whole nine yards, and being promiscuous. And then all of a sudden, you have the highlight. The pinnacle is Live Aid, which was amazing. I remember watching that at whatever age I was when that was on. And then you end the movie, and it's like, well, you could have, and everything else was said kind of like in a post-credit scene montage.
Yep.
You know, I think you could have given it another 3 to 5 minutes of just this is what happened. Like show some of the downward spiral. I understand it was like an in memorial to Freddie Mercury. I get it, but for every greatness, everyone has their flaws.
Yeah, but there are documentaries that tell those from Live Aid forward stories. Like there are things that you can go if you want that part of the story. There are things that you can go and find out. Like
It's
the
not.
band has been very open about all of that and has kind of let all of that be told before. And this was the have fun summer flick. You know, that's kind of what it was supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be the dark side of how that all turned out. It was supposed to be just the light, which is something they felt kind of might have been lost since that Live Aid concert. Like they wanted to remind everybody of how great things were before and to that point.
Now, the cat who played Freddy Krueger, his name
Freddie Mercury, not Krueger.
Sorry.
Krueger.
What was the name of the movie? Bohemian Rhapsody,
Yeah,
right?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody film. Did you ever see Mr. Robot?
No, I haven't, but
Rami Malek.
yeah, Remy Malik.
Go watch that show. You have like you want to give the dude props for pulling off Freddie Mercury? Go watch what he does in this movie.
Oh, I've
For this TV show.
yeah, I've seen that he's really good in pretty much about everything that he's been put cast to do. So
Dynamite actor.
yeah,
Remy-
they said the dedication that he put into like the band when they talked about what Malik did to prepare for just the Freddie role, they were like, it's crazy. And if you go, you can tell if you put the side by side of Live Aid and then the movie performance side by side, you can tell how dedicated he was to trying to do it right. There's a side by side video that you can pull up on YouTube that shows the movie performance and the live aid performance, and you're just like, holy crap, this dude, like,
Put his time in.
how do you remember all of that to perform it yourself, like, that good, that on point,
Yeah.
like, little mannerisms. Even
So
though I will say he was a little bit more boisterous at parts where Freddie was a little bit more reserved, and not for anything, naturally Freddie was a little bit more reserved.
yeah. For his work in Mr. Robot, he was nominated for 2 Golden Globes, an Emmy, 2 Satellite Awards, 2 Screen Actor Guilds Awards, among others, winning an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series in 2016. He won an Academy Award for Best Actor, a Golden Globe for Best Actor, and in a motion picture drama, Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Leading Role, and the BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role for his performance as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo. That's amazing.
Yeah.
To take those home, that's like someone tennis terms. You won all 4 majors, you won the Grand Slam.
Yep.
He won the Grand Slam. You got the Emmy, the Oscar, the BAFTA, and the Screen Actors Guild Award. Have a nice day.
Here's your car.
Exactly.
I'm going to Disney World.
What's he coming? He's coming up in the Ben Cobb Show as Harry Bardo short film. No Time to Die to be announced. The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle as Chi-Chi in 20.
It's funny you talk about the awards section of it, and I applaud the awards, but I also just recently got hit with one of the most realist comments ever made about award shows.
Yeah, they're garbage.
I was watching a podcast. You know, I do my YouTube podcasting thing where I'm over there watching stuff during the day, and I was watching the Black Keys, and the drummer of the Black Keys, he was like, when we won our first Grammy, he goes, we were there to receive because we were part of the pre-on-air shit when we got ours.
Okay.
It wasn't the live on TV part. They were there to get their shit. They come in, they got on the stage, they did it. It was all recorded, but it just wasn't the live show.
Right.
So early on, his brother gets like the first Grammy of the night. And it was for the album art for their album. So he gets the first Grammy. A little bit of time goes by, and then they get their Grammy. And they walk off stage and they stay there because they're in the nominations for the next one, as well as like what they say, John Denver. I think it was John Denver, but they're in that set of nominees, and of course Denver wins it. And as he's going out to receive, like to accept his award, they go, and this is John Denver's first Grammy.
Oh, you see this hit? Sorry, not
yet.
Game?
Not yet. I ain't got the game pulled up yet. But he's like, so he hears that this is John Denver's first Grammy, and he's like, well, you think about the history behind this man and everything that he's been involved in, and da 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 da. He's like, and we've had a Grammy longer than him. He goes, wait, no. My brother-in-law has had a Grammy longer than this major recording star that everybody knows and loves, that this is his first. He's like, and that's what taught me at that moment how much of a pat yourself on the back, like, not for the industry. He goes, this wasn't where we were supposed to be. And he almost didn't do the Grammy performance that they had the next time they won a Grammy. Like, because they were going to come back and the next Grammy that they won, they were supposed to do a performance that time. and he was like, he didn't want to do it. He actually went and saw a hypnotist so that he could go through with it. Because one, he's got major anxiety, the drummer for the Black Keys. He's got major anxiety. And he was like, I don't want to go and do this live show. He's like, all this poppy shit and everything else going on. I just don't want to do it. Something's going to fuck up, and I'm just not wanting to be a part of that. And he goes and sees this hypnotist, and the hypnotist basically tells him, he's like, at 30 seconds before you go on stage, you're going to start smiling. He said, and as it gets closer to you going on stage, that smile's going to get bigger. He said, and if you watch the recording, he said, if you go back and you watch that Grammy performance, he's got this huge shit-eating grin on his face the entire time they're playing. The moment they finish their song, he basically looks at his drumsticks and is like, ah, and throws them down and is like, get me the fuck out of here. I never want to do this again. And that was his performing at the Grammys.
It's like some almost PTSD shit going on.
Yeah,
Right?
he was like, fuck that shit. I don't want to ever be a part of this ever again. He's like, don't get me wrong, though. He's like, if I'm asked, I probably would go back. He goes, but I'd probably have to go see a hypnotist again because my anxiety is that bad about it.
Wow. So Jamal Williams just got laid the fuck out by a Philly safety after he did his second helmet-to-helmet of the game. First one didn't get flagged. I want to say Cox, but I don't think it's Cox.
Fletcher Cox?
Maybe. He laid. There was no need for him to come in.
Yeah, he's still there. So, you got money on this game?
No.
Won't bet your own team?
I bet them to win the division.
Where do you think Webby's at?
I don't know if he touched the game.
Really?
It was Packers.
Oh,
Packers.
that is. If there's no flag, you'll be.
You got to.
If there's no flag, you'll be happy.
Why?
I'm not telling you.
Huh.
Am I?
Oh, Devontae Adams. Bye-bye.
Not a full bye-bye.
Good enough.
Yeah,
In
good
the-
enough. Yeah, not a full bye-bye, but yeah.
That's just crazy. Like, these are people that go out and perform on stage for a living. He didn't want to do an award show.
He
Like,
did well.
Perform in arenas and stadiums in front of tens of thousands of people, but you don't want to do an award show.
He talked about the anxiety that hit him when just going in to do Opry. You know, they live in Nashville.
Yeah, it's a three-piece band, right?
Yeah,
Black Keys?
yeah. It's John and then the drummer Pat and
Brothers, right?
no. You'd think they were, but they grew up in the same Pennsylvania town, like a block away from each other.
I used to listen to Black Keys all the time.
But yeah, that's what he said. He was like we grew up together. We literally lived like a block away from each other. And it's funny because Pat's uncle was his IMDb page would be full of shit that he worked on with people, but he was never individually famous. He was just a sought after guy to work with.
Right.
And then John, what do you say? What's it? His not his dad. It was somebody else, his cousin or something, was another guy just like that. And that's what they were raised around, was that aspect of the music industry about how being a band is not as good as just being a part of all the music. And that's where they decided to take their band and put their band as not the band. They just wanted their band to be part of the music. They wanted to do what they were going to do and let it change and let it flow. And They were nominated at the same time that what is that? Jack White? Isn't that their singer Jack White?
Yeah.
Okay. They were nominated for a Grammy at the same time or some other award at the same time that Jack White was. And you get to vote in that category that you're nominated in. And they were in the same category with Jack for a band or for Jack by himself, and they cast their vote for Jack. Like, they were like, it wasn't, we didn't want to take away from what was going on, and what he was doing was definitely more worthy of the credit. They were like, that's...
Yeah, I used to listen to Black Keys. Let me see what my favorite album they ever did was El Camino, Dynamite album. Turn Blue was okay. Brothers was decent.
Brothers is the one that they've got, like, that's their 6th album and the one that they've got the most fame off of.
Yeah. Well, their whole discography is The Big Come Up in 2002 was their first album. Thick Freakness 2003, Rubber Factory 2004, Magic Potion 2006, Attack and Release 2008, Brothers, as you mentioned, El Camino, Turn Blue in 2014. Then they took a hiatus.
Yeah, 4 years.
Need a break.
Yeah, they did 4 years.
And then this past year they dropped Let's Rock.
They were asked to come back and do after their 4-year hiatus, when they got back in the studio and said they'd start touring again. They were asked to do Woodstock,
Okay.
and they turned it down. They said it's more money than they had ever been offered in their entire life to do anything, but they didn't want Woodstock to be their first performance back.
And I can see both sides of that coin, though. You know what I mean? I mean, like, hey, we're back. Woodstock. Pay me, bitch.
Yeah, well, the paycheck was already being offered. Their agent was like, what do you mean we're turning it down? He said he took 4 days before he actually went through with it. And he called them.
I can see why.
He called them every day, and he's like, are you sure you want me to cancel this? Are you sure you don't want me to take this? But he was also telling them that he felt that Woodstock was going to be canceled anyway, which it's this year's. It was this year's Woodstock, and didn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. So he was on that note too, and he goes, "Wait, so your agent's telling you take the money and run?" And you were like, "Nah, fuck that, man. We don't want to be that guy."
Exactly.
And that's kind of what they did. But yeah, Pat's interesting, man. If you just sit down and listen to him talk for a little while,
send me that podcast. I would be down to listen to that because I was a huge fan of these guys.
Yeah, it was interesting.
When they went on hiatus, it was like, you know, you only have so much headspace for so much shit. And if you're one of the bands, and you can only listen to their music for so long, it's in your playlist, it's in your mix, and so on and so forth. But eventually, something new comes, something old falls out.
Yep.
Black Keys was one of those things over time that kind of fell out. It was commuting music. It was music I could listen to and read a book.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like it had to, like, it was so heavy and so, you know, in your face that it would consume your entire being.
Right. It wasn't that poppy. Yeah, it wasn't that poppy beat the front door down. Like, all right, I'm listening to this. It was, all right, I'm listening to Black Keys, man. I can get some shit done. We're doing some other shit.
Yeah, I have a bunch of albums. Their new album's not up here, and that bothers me. Why is it not there? I want to go download it. Oh, Apple Music. That would be why.
But yeah, it was a hell of an interview. But it's interesting, though, because if you sit and you look at, like, John is like a hippie. Or like a mountain man. He ain't got much to wear with nothing. He just don't really care. He produces more. He spends more time in the studio than Pat does. But Pat's passionate. Like, when he's got an opinion, he's going to tell you. And he's going to let you understand that he feels this way about it. Like, it was, like I said, sitting down and listening to just two of those guys. It was a Black Keys basic interview on the podcast, but there was no Jack White. Jack wasn't in on this. The Black Keys essentially is really only a 2-man band.
2-piece band.
Yeah. And then Jack kind of fit what they were trying to do.
Even more amazing the music that they put out as a 2-piece band.
Yeah. But John, if you listen to John talks about the people he likes to work with and produce, and he was with, and I can't remember what really well-known guitarist he was talking about, but he was with that guy, and that guy took him to a show in Detroit and was like, this guy is the reason why I started playing electric guitar. And he just, at 80 years old, did a collaboration with John. Him and John sat down. It's not nothing that was being put out for an album or anything, but they got in the studio and they just played together. He said, and to watch this 80-plus-year-old man sit here and hammer on this guitar and show you where the essence of electric guitar playing comes from, like he said, it was a magical moment to sit in studio and just kind of experience that type of shit. And that's where John's at with the music. Is John likes the core of all of it. He likes the heart and the soul of every note. That's where he's at. Where Pat wants to do what Pat wants to do. Pat's going to tell you how he wants to do it, and Pat's going to do what Pat's going to do. He's going to be precise. He's going to be on point. He's going to make sure it's done and done right. But that's Pat. Pat's going to be militant about his, and John is the soul of it. Like it was wild. Like I said, to sit and just listen to those two guys talk, it was just like, holy crap, man! It's amazing that you two guys have been together for 20 years doing music, and 30 years as friends, based on what you're doing here.
There's another guy of the same ilk of, like, you would watch this guy play and be like, I want to go learn how to play that instrument, and that's Doyle Gresham. He's a pedal steel guitar guy.
Okay.
From Jimmy Buffett's band, but this guy is all over Tennessee and Nashville, and
right. He's just
on a pedal steel guy. You go find Doyle Gresham because he's the guy you want to play.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the guy that everybody's got. He's in every band that uses that instrument. He's that guy?
The only other guy that I could honestly say would be, I don't want to say in his league because it's two separate people, is Robert Rudolph.
Oh, okay.
Playing pedal steel. He did that with OAR. I got to see him play that live at MSG, and that was insane. I love the pedal steel. It's such an odd instrument to me that it's so intriguing. Like, you're sitting there like plucking away and moving a slide, not playing a slide guitar with, a metal ring on your finger. Well, you are wearing a metal ring, but
yeah, but
it's just the way it is.
Yeah, you're tabletopping it.
Yeah, it's all like crazy like that. Yeah, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, man, I don't know, just whatever instrument. I've always been quite fascinated, and when you get to see somebody who really knows what they're doing with it, like I've been really entertained. The twin girls who play the harp, a lot of the people who are playing this new violin, the electric, like shell-less violin.
It's a violin with pickups. I mean, it's a fiddle.
Well,
violin,
yeah, but I'm saying some of the manipulation you're seeing out of this, like the newer generation of people who are taken to it, like some of it is amazing to see what they've done with an item that is so small.
So one of my favorite instruments, and I actually own one. You probably saw it at my crib when you came up, is the ukulele.
Yep. And
there is a guy out there who has played Bohemian Rhapsody, While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Ooh.
And I could, if I looked it up here, tons of other like
that level of
big,
music, yeah.
That level of music, like you're talking, like now think of the people. Queen, their music was highly technical. Clapton, highly technical. This guy figured out a way to play all these songs on a ukulele, and
It's amazing.
mind blowing.
Yeah, it's mind blowing to find that somebody could even pull that shit off. You're just like, wow, how do you even fucking think to do that?
When you're doing it, do a Google search for Jake Shimabukuro. He's a Hawaiian dude.
Oh, okay.
I will send you his name. This dude slays on a ukulele.
Well, that's just like if you go towards like you say Flea as a bass player. He didn't know he was playing a bass when he first got a bass. He was playing it like it was a guitar. He didn't know no better when he first picked it up. And that's what we were blessed with, was naivety in the beginning of him picking up an instrument.
Didn't he play a 5-string too, not just a 4-string?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because he didn't know that it wasn't right. He didn't know that what he was doing was not the way that was supposed to be done, but it put out probably some of the best bass riffs that a lot of people heard, especially through that time period, for what it was, because it was unimaginable, because you're like, who is this bass guitarist that you have going on here? Like, it sounds like it's a bass, but why is he playing the lead guitar parts? Why does it sound like he's playing lead guitar? It's because that's what he thought he was playing when he first picked it up. He was like, oh, electric guitar. It's like, nah, that's not what that is, bro.
He's like, you want to bet? I'll make it that way.
Yeah, try again.
Oh, damn. Okay, so we're gonna go to break in a few.
Yeah.
What do you said you had some stuff to come back with? Why don't you tease that for everybody?
Welcome to the 80s. I'm sure we all on this show have lived through it, and I'm sure most of our audience that actually pays attention to us and listens, y'all went through it as well. So we are going to do an interesting dive into the one-hit wonders, since we've been on music. We'll do a little bit of a dive into the one-hit wonders from the 80s and what those groups were, and the good, the bads, and the uglies that come out of that situation. And then
I hate the fucking 80s.
Oh, dude. There was so much shit that went on during that time period, though. It was such a clusterfuck of stuff.
Everything from your Christian rock when it went kaboom, Striper.
Yeah.
To your hard rock, and then your young hard rock from Scorpions handing it down to Van Halen and Dokken, and your hair bands. Oh, God. Just some of it's so terrible. In Excess, The Cure, Dead Milkmen in the punk scene. I mean, it's just so all over the place.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, the 80s was like the clusterfuck. Like, everything was going on.
Well, you can say the same thing about the 90s, too, and you can probably say the same thing about the Zeds and the Z10s.
Yeah, but that's us coming out of that mash that we were put into, because
let's go back to the 70s, too.
Actually, you go to the late 60s and say where we started to dabble in spreading out. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, everything was cool. Like, the 80s, all of it was cool. Didn't matter what it was. As long as it existed, it was cool. You know, or at that point, it was rad. You know, it was... Everything through the 80s was just that explosion of like, what? I could do that.
All right, well, why don't we take a break? We'll come back and we'll welcome back Cotter. Oh, wait, no. That was the 70s.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the 80s.
Yeah.
All right, 8-Bit Bros, we'll be back right after this.
Good evening. Do you like to laugh? Are you at one with the haha? Do you like your comedy coming over the streaming medias? If so, then go directly to Amazon right now. Do not hesitate and download Jim Andrino's Not Dead Yet. Recorded live at the world famous comic strip. It is a giggle-a-second fun fest. An hour of me for you. Jim Andrino's Not Dead Yet. Available only on Amazon.
Jim Mendrino's Not Dead Yet. Now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
Hi, I'm Snowy Angel.
And I'm Kinky Candy.
Have you heard of Spunk Lube yet? Oh, you have gotta get it. I mean, really, it's the lube that everyone's talking about and everyone's gonna want.
Look at that. It looks like real cum.
Yeah, I mean, how can that get better? I mean, it's nice. It just feels so good when you rub it all over yourself. Everywhere. And you know what gets better about it? There's different kinds of Spunk Lube.
They actually have hybrid.
Yes, and they have different colors too. Like, they have pink and yellow and even green. Like, what can get better than that? If you want, like, the kinkiest, spiciest nights,
Yes.
Spunk Lube.
Oh, hell yeah. Get spunked today.
That's right, at spunklube.com. That's right, spunklube.com. Don't forget it.
Get yours.
Right now.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Inventor.
Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Inventor.
You've given us the real American dream. A tray, 15 feet of food, and a little sign that says, "Go nuts, buddy."
Pinch me, I'm dreaming.
Pushing side dish innovation to its limits, you offer creamed everything and 400 flavors of gelatin.
Feed it frenzy.
If there's beef, you'll chip it. If there's chicken, you'll fry it. And if there's gravy, well, then everything's going to be okay.
Thank God for the gravy.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, buffet boy. You know the way to a man's heart and a few hundred tasty ways to challenge it.
Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Buffet Inventor.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Hey, everybody out there. This here's John G, and I have a special on Amazon called Living Large. It's a stand-up special. It's funny. It was shot at the comic strip live in New York City. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see me at my biggest. See, a few weeks ago, I had a heart attack. So if you don't want to go watch it because I'm funny, have some pity on me. Go watch my special. Anyway, I'm not gonna be so big anymore. No more living large. I gotta lose weight. They want me to take off pounds. I don't want to take off pounds. I love food. But anyway, go watch the special. It's gonna be funny. And I don't know how much longer I gotta live. I'm wearing this defibrillator thing. I don't know what this thing does. Supposedly it shocks me if my heart stops. My heart stopped years ago. Anyway, John G, Living Large, Amazon. Go check it out before I'm not here to watch.
John G. Living Large, now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio, well, isn't it?
I'm listening to 8-Bit Bros.
What are you, crazy?
fight when the sun sets. Yeah. So don't you try come around me. My life is a tsunami. So you know that I fight when the sun sets. Keep my name out your mouth. I know what you about. So keep my name out your mouth. Don't call me angel. You ain't got me right. Don't call me angel. You can't pay my price. And from no heaven. Yeah, you hurt me right. Even though you know we fly. Don't call me angel. I appreciate the way you watch me. I can't let it drop it down. I pick it up, I back it up. The county line, I fell from heaven. Now I'm living like the devil. You can't get me off your mind. I appreciate the way you want me. I can't let it drop it low. I back it up. I know you wanna think you know. Baby, I totally get it. You can't get so you can't get me off your mind. Being it together, but don't call me angel.
Welcome back. Segment number 2 on the Late Show. We're going where? We're going back to the 80s. Bring it, Thump. What do you got for me, bro?
Well, first I got breaking news out of something that happened in Miami today.
Oh, a man in Florida?
Yep, Florida man. Wait, let's make sure I'm right. Nope, excuse me. This is in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Right.
Massachusetts, man.
We're working in Maine Maritime Academy's homecoming football game Saturday. Massachusetts Maritime Academy. One of the end zone refs, one of the line judges,
Okay.
walking in to signify whatever had just taken place on the play, got shot in the face by a cannon.
What?
Yep, a cannon in the head during the game.
Isn't it just chalk?
Well, cannon wasn't loaded with a cannonball, so it was only an injury, not a decapitation.
I was gonna say, isn't it only chalk?
But yeah, one of the maritime alumnus brought his own cannon to the game in order to keep the tradition of firing a blast off every time they score a touchdown. It's part of their thing.
Right.
But yeah, he, he blasted the ref right in the side of the head in the end zone.
Oh, make
Yeah.
your call better, and no one would shoot a cannon at you.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about it.
the video for it is actually pretty entertaining, but all right. So Clarence Clemens and Jackson Brown.
All right. We're talking E Street Band.
You're a friend of mine.
E Street Band. Clarence Clemens.
Uh-huh.
Jackson Brown.
And Jackson Brown.
That's some jive right there.
Yeah. You're a friend of mine.
Yeah, you are a friend of mine. I wish I had like these sound clips like lined up. I could like play little YouTube tidbits.
Here, let me give you some.
I could do something over here too. I can steal a cable.
There you go. That's where this list is coming from. I'll give you the other list I got too. Because it's a short list. It's 20. It's basically that top 20.
Oh wow, that's bad.
Oh, that was fuzzy.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh no. Way too much noise comes out of that.
Say as hard as you tried, it was not happening, huh?
Yeah, no. Too much noise coming out. There's power next to it and everything like that. So That's just not going to fly.
Oh. Well, that's
Oh,
rough.
L. Move along now. You sent me something somewhere.
98 on the list. Rock On, Michael Damon.
Rock on.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Where'd you send that? In Skype?
Yep. Oh, wow. Service unavailable for the next one on the list, number 97. Buckner and Garcia. Pac-Man Fever. 1981, Pac-Man Fever.
Baby, I Love Your Way. Freebird.
Yep. Yep.
I wish I could play it. I can't play it.
Album Will to Power.
Because you know, any one of these videos you click, you're getting an ad.
Oh, yeah. The Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Oh, no ad.
The Fabulous Thunderbirds. Tough Enough.
I need to play 94. Hold on, I need to go find this.
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
I need to go find this because it's one of my all-time favorite bands right here.
Really?
Yep. Absolutely one of my all-time favorite bands.
A one-hit wonder band, huh?
No way. They had plenty of great music, man. Their whole entire thing, I mean, they came from the heart of controversy, if you really want to talk about where this band came from. Like, they were literally right in the middle of Modern Man and the man of who came from the land before settlers came and arrived. Very much a good story. Midnight Oil, great band. Can I pull this up?
1987, Diesel and Dust.
8-Bit Bros, do I have it here? Let's see what happens here. Hold on.
Let's see what you got.
Brand me, yeah. Hit wonders, yeah.
He's working it out over there. Check him out.
Yeah, I think I got it. Hold on.
You can almost see smoke.
You gonna give it to me?
It sounds like they used a loon as the intro.
It was he had such a great voice, man. Super bald, man.
He sounds like old boy from the B-52s.
Not just the B-52s. There was another band out there, Superman Lives. Band name began with an S. I can't remember the name. It's on the tip of my tongue, too. Yeah, these guys were great. I love Midnight Oil.
How weird is it to see Club Nouveau with Lean On Me at 93?
Yeah, unavailable. Video is no longer available.
Yeah, or The Ballad of Jane, L.A. Guns.
Oh, I'm going to get something for this. And what did I say? Welcome in the hair bands.
That's right. You weren't a hairband guy, were you?
I'm a whiny man. I actually did a video
where power ballads were originated from.
I actually did a video of me freestyle biking for a montage for a church youth group. And it was, everyone was doing what they were good at. And I actually did an entire freestyle routine, which I would do in competition. So it's kind of like practicing. We just put video, music over it.
Okay.
To Poison. I will let you figure out what Poison song. I'm just going to put the mark on me that I actually did something to Poison.
It's a floor routine done on a bicycle, huh?
Pretty much.
Power ballads. Hair bands gave us power ballads, man. Sad rock and roll.
Whiny, sad rock and roll. If it wasn't so whiny, I'd be all right with it.
Yeah, but some of the stuff that wasn't that was good. Like LA Guns actually had a couple good songs that wasn't Ballad of Jane.
Don't disagree.
Far From Over, Frank Stallone.
Staying Alive, original motion picture soundtrack.
Friends and Lovers. Carl Anderson. Gloria, what is that? Loring. Love Plus One. Haircut 100. Now, this is a band that people have forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
1982. Have sax.
This video is so fucking cheesy too.
That was almost a touchdown.
I can't anymore.
Rapping Rodney.
I tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape. I don't get a break with nothing. I played hide and seek when I was 3.
No respect, no respect.
Why, they wouldn't even look for me.
No respect, no respect.
I was an ugly kid. I never had fun.
No respect, no respect.
They took me to a dog show, and I won.
No respect, no respect.
When I was born, I brought no joy.
No respect, no respect.
My old man said he wanted a boy.
No respect, no respect.
I was...
Wow. Right. Yeah, I like it. I like the fact that you got Rapping Rodney there on the screen, and then you got the rabbi in the background. Like, this is comic gold right here.
Yeah, right.
This is comic gold.
Oh, here's one. Everybody knows this one. Number 86.
Oh, yes.
The Hot Women Hair Band. They're still in the intro. And I went a minute and a half into the song.
Yeah, because that's what hair bands were notorious for.
Oh, yeah, big lead-in.
Big lead-ins. Like, you knew what song was coming, and you knew what part you were supposed to start singing at because you had, like, 2 minutes to prepare.
Go to the bathroom, grab a Coke.
Yeah, make sure you had something to drink because you knew the vocals were going to get intense once you got into it. So,
And you needed to wet the vocal cords.
Patrice Rushen, Forget Me Nots. That was a really good song, though. This was like everywhere.
This is like disco relived in the 80s, bro.
Yeah. This was at the skating rink. This was at the bar.
This is an age-old song. This song is still popular today.
What number are we dropping to?
84.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I'd rather fix this one.
This song is still popular today. It's like one of those songs that has totally become a timeless or what do they call that? What stands time?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, people, where is your best? Tomorrow, people, how long
Ziggy's great. I like me some Ziggy.
Well, this is when Ziggy was just trying to carry on his dad's legacy, and before he had really started to drive home his own.
He's Lola and I were on vacation at Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland. Ziggy was playing that night.
Yeah.
And if we wanted to go, we could have for $1.75 a ticket at Secrets.
Yeah.
Insane amount of money. 2 weeks later, he was playing at Asbury at the Stone Pony.
Tickets?
$35. Still didn't make it. Stone Pony's bigger, summer stage.
Yeah.
But it's like you're setting up a stage, and as many people as you can cram in there, you'll cram in there. Secrets is a club, and you can only fit as many people as the fire marshal.
code. Yeah, fire code allows.
Fire Marshal Bill tells you can.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. Paul.
Not available. Lunatic Fringe, Red Rider. Johnny, are you queer?
Wow. Think about the shit that was okay back.
I know.
It was okay then. It's not okay now. Hey. Let me click some things, everybody. Welcome to the man of mystery. The one who was doing honor society obligations this evening.
No, he can't talk. He can't do anything. I got the power tonight.
Oh, the one, the only.
Welcome, Mr. Webboy.
Yeah, we got you on. You have to let me know when you're actually ready for video.
Second. Just booting up. What up, gents?
Not a whole
We're
lot, man.
talking the shittiest songs of the '80s, bro.
Yeah, right now we're in some of the shitty shady songs. Right now we've got one that's right up your alley. We know it was probably #1 on your hit list. Johnny, are you queer?
Good song.
Can't do that anymore.
You can bring me on.
No,
That's
I
good.
gotta know.
Where my cans volume?
She was literally gonna ask him, Johnny, are you queer?
No, you're over here.
Hello?
Like, okay, so this is the 1980s.
Over here, bro. You're over here. 1980s. Here you go.
Yeah, this is the 1980s. Are you okay? Like, this is Eddie Murphy.
Party all the time, Eddie Murphy. Come on. Another good song.
80s were fucking wretched, bro. I don't care what you say, the 80s were wretched.
that 80s Eddie laugh.
Are you running off of a list somewhere, or?
Yeah, actually, it's in the Skype.
It's in the Slack. It's in Skype.
Oh. Are you up to any specific number?
Oh,
70.
That was 79.
Oh, okay. You're running down that list. Okay.
Yeah. I also have, like I said, a top 20 list. That was part of that I had actually started with, and didn't know how much time we'd be carrying. So, also got another one for you though, Webb, that I'd like to highlight. I know since Kevin was here, I wish I would have had these at that point, but
Sure.
80s movies that are being remade.
Oh, I'm hearing there's talk of The Princess Bride.
You can't do that.
Well, Kevin thought it was a shitty movie.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. I got a firm argument against the fact that it was definitely not a shitty movie.
No, not at all. In fact, it's a fucking.
Who was
cult.
that? Gary Shandling? Is that who that was?
I think Gary Shandling's in that, but fucking what's his name now? God, who plays Have Fun Storming the Castle? Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, yeah.
Billy Crystal. Yeah. So, geez, what songs did I miss? I mean,
oh, you missed Johnny Are You Queer, Red Rider, Boom Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room.
That's a great song.
Under the Milky Way.
That was a shitty song.
Tomorrow People by Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers. Forget
The only
Me Nots.
Song on this list. That's the song that is still played today that is timeless.
Well, Forget Me Nots is still around too. You hear that like that? Yeah,
Nots?
that gets in.
Can you have
Edge of a Broken Heart by Vixen. We also clowned about the female hair bands that got very active in this. It had to be multiple singers.
Wrapped around each other.
This is a horrible song.
Yes.
Stop. It's a horrible song.
That first cold
Is that fucking going to Largo or some shit? Oh.
We can find it once again.
Fantasy.
Just like they did in Key Largo.
Didn't I just say Key Largo? Okay, so I didn't have the right name of the song.
No, that is the name of the song.
Fucking Eagles just scored.
All right.
For you, it is maybe. No. Oh, my Boston bet cashed in today.
Oh, that's good. You got another what? $80?
97. $100.
You went a long ways down to get to birdie. You passed up JJ Fad with Supersonic.
That was a good song.
We're JJ Fat and we're here to rock. Rhymes like us can never be stopped. See, it's three of us and I know we're fresh. Party rockers, non-stoppers, and our names are deaf. See, the J is for just, the other for jamming. The F is for fresh, A-N-D, deaf. Behind the turntables is DJ Train. Mixing and scratching is the name of the game. Now here's a little something about nosy people. It's not real hard, it's plain and simple. Baby D.
Man, this was a great song.
Dude, this was every skating rink that you ever walked into had this shit going on for the speed skate rounds.
I would abuse this song on my turntables. Abuse it. And it was one of the only songs at the time where they didn't steal someone else's music.
I like the fact that this is put in parentheses of video quality A++, and the video that you're looking at is blurry as fuck.
Did you hit Flashdance? What a Feeling? That was a shitty song of the 80s.
No, we're working our way through. What's on Your Mind? Pure Energy by Information Society. We don't get a sample in.
What you're thinking? Come on, that was a great song too. Information Society was a great band.
That was 73.
Yeah, it's not available.
Yeah, that's that YouTube video is not available anymore.
Pure Energy.
19. Paul Hardcastle.
Oh, come on. No, 19. Paul Hardcastle used to abuse that on the fucking turn. No, I don't need to hear it, but.
In 1965,
come on.
Vietnam.
Rock to the planet, rock.
But it wasn't.
Don't stop. I used to abuse this song.
And so were those who did
Dude,
fighting.
that's why this list exists, is because we were like the 80s, where everything was cool. Everything was cool.
He was 19.
Or bad or rad.
In Vietnam, he was 19. 19. 19.
When the 80s was shitty.
Well.
Yeah, Bryn hates the 80s.
Yeah, he does. But, that's because he was trying to be a fucking skater boy.
I was a skater boy.
Trying to be a skater boy.
I was a skater boy.
Actually, he did talk about his bike routine that he did on.
Biking, I wasn't skating.
I was a freestyle biker. BMX. Freestyle bike.
He did a freestyle bike routine to Poison.
I admitted that.
Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard. Shitty 80s song.
It was Poison.
Jeez, I wonder how bad YouTube's going to be dinging us tonight.
Oh, probably
Trying to
impossibly.
keep it at.
It don't matter.
Yeah, we.
Oh my God.
Shoot.
Jack Wagner, All I Need.
Horrible. I'm waiting for Father Figure.
Here you go. Here you go. Tell me you went with 69, right?
Oh yeah, baby. I'm just gonna work down the list now.
All I gotta say is the song title is great.
Shitty song, great movie.
This was in my tape deck playlist. Side A, song 4.
Wasn't there a Patti LaBelle
Great song to
in this
skate
movie
to, bro. Great song to skate to. The beat.
Yeah,
everything.
if you're wearing a fucking clown outfit or
Oh no.
and you're doing pirouettes on roller skates. I mean, great movie, shitty song.
T-Paw.
Oh. Damn. So what'd you say? Slack this is in? This list?
Skype.
Oh, Skype, okay. I don't think I'll get that, but let me see.
You're in the call, aren't you?
Yeah, I should. Open conversation.
So how's the
nothing
view
there.
on the other? How's the view on the other side?
Repost it for me. I don't seem to have that.
Something in the moonlight catches my eye. The shadow of a light goes dancing by. Looking for a little bit of love.
Oh, this is from that? Okay. I was over at another site.
You never let me cross to the other side now. I'm tied to the hope that you were somehow hard on the hill.
67. Running with a hero.
Come on, this is a great song.
There alone, the ship is waiting, all systems are go. Are you sure? Control is not convinced, but the computer has the evidence. No need to abort. The countdown starts. Watching in a trance, the crew is certain, nothing left to chance.
All right, package
All is
scored.
working, trying to relax.
Field goal.
Up in the
Okay, I'll take it.
sent me up a drink.
-4, right?
Jokes and major
Is that what you got it at?
What?
4?
The count goes on.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let me know us.
No. No, Toy Story.
Oh, what?
5.
No, this isn't 65.
66.
This is Toy Soldiers.
66.
Nobody liked this song. You know who liked this song?
Everybody liked this song.
Stupid people like this song. They're stupid people.
Actually, if you ask Pat from... Can we get a pause to talk about some shit just in the middle, in between these? you ask Pat any music that hits any of the pop charts. Every song on this list was only bought by morons. Pat from the Black Keys, drummer of the Black Keys.
Yeah.
He said he was working in a record store when the first Korn album dropped.
Okay.
And they got boxes upon boxes of this album into their store. And he said just a row of what he calls morons lined up to get this.
I mean, there were some good tunes in the 80s. There was a lot of garbage, reproduced, repurposed crap. Love ballads, power ballads, shit like that.
Power ballads. We already, we dove into that.
Yeah, I heard a little. I was tuning in and out while on YouTube, by the way.
We got a Louie Lou.
Dynamite and great. And
Oh,
can
here
bring
you
him
go.
in, but
Here
he-
you go. This is one that everybody knows.
Where are you going? 65?
Oh no,
Okay.
58.
Oh, you skipped by 64. See, that doesn't deserve to be on this list.
Yeah, but it's there.
Being played.
Oh, 62? You passed up 62?
Yep.
You passed up 61, XTC? Josie's got a... Oh, well, it's got the words. Touchdown.
Oh, that was bad.
Is that Devontae Adams, please? I need 2 from him tonight.
Or was it a pick? Fumble.
Josie's got
He was
it.
down.
Yeah,
down.
he's down. But the longest intro for a fucking rock song.
Every 80s song had a long intro. We played the Vixens before. It was a
Pretty
minute.
much.
Isn't this a rock band song?
So many
things so.
what to say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just
No touchdown.
tonight.
Come on, this is a great song.
I don't want to lose your love tonight.
Whoa, what's going on now?
I always wonder.
I don't know what he's staring at.
I don't either. It's like he got frozen looking.
You could bring it down a bit so we can hear ourselves. As you try and... The outfield, man, this was a great song.
I can't believe you passed up Robbie Dupree.
Right?
Like 63.
Was he still away?
Can't believe. Yes, still away. Yes.
I mean, doing the butt.
Or Orange Juice Jones.
I saw you and her.
Got caught in the rain.
Singing in the rain or standing in the rain. I can't remember the words to it anymore. But he looked like Eddie Murphy.
Yes. Or he was the Arsenio Hall Eddie Murphy collaboration look.
Not really.
Like the only he looked like maybe Eddie Murphy from what was that with Trading Places.
Yeah. Come on, this was a great song, man.
It was. Probably before your time, though.
It's 1980.
All of these are from the 80s.
Yeah.
What is
I
that?
was only 10 years old.
Like you told me, then show me what I want to know.
Why don't you steal away? Can I give me my soundboard, please? Why don't you steal away into the night? Thank you. Good song. Very much Michael McDonald and right. Who is it? Doobies?
Robert Dupree.
Robert Dupree. So
Robbie Dupree. Robbie, not Robert.
you pass this one up, man?
You can pick over.
How did you pass this one up? I mean, it's orange juice.
Yeah, that's right. Orange Juice Jones.
It was a shitty song. It was this worthy of being.
It was.
But the breakdown was good. Then synthesizer.
Keytar.
Well, it could have been a
Right.
guitar.
You can't knock the synthesizer.
Could have been a keytar. You never know. I mean, the video ain't gonna show you that. I mean, XTC.
I wish they'd let us have Heartbeat.
Heartbeat. Make me feel.
Don Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Listen it, fucking Louie over here. I name a band, and he's like, "Oh, this was the song."
Oh, I'm a music expert, guys.
It sounds like it. So far,
Oh,
I name
I
a
play
band, you're like, "This is the
synthesizers, too.
song."
Heavy.
I name a song, you're like, "This is the band."
We need to name it.
Eek.
Number 60.
What's the name of the band?
Got control of my slider right here.
Let me do it here.
I still have to be able to fade out.
Oh, boy.
Let me go.
Like I said, man, he's all over.
The end
it.
of my junior year. Eek.
Right?
Yeah.
My
My neighbor had a pool party once, and they were playing this song, and like, oh boy, we just lost it.
I was there.
Number 59 on this list is I Can't Wait by New Shoes.
Mm. Now, what kind of list is this, though?
Worst songs of the 90s. 80s.
80s.
It's VH1's top 100 one-hit wonders from
Yeah.
the 80s.
Well, I actually New Shoes had 2 hits.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when they actually pulled some of these, we've already felt that there was Wren had a band on here that he was actually a fan of. What was that? Midnight Oil.
Right.
Midnight Oil was a great band.
2 hits.
How do we sleep while our beds are burning?
Now, gentlemen, just to clarify this, the outfield only had 1 top 10 hit, which was Your Love, but they had 2 or 3 other minor hits. But I guess they're only counting the ones that hit the top 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what this list seems to
They
be
did have
set
a few other minor hits.
This is the 100 greatest one-hit wonders, or as Ren likes to call it, 100 shitty songs from the 80s.
That's a matter of opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel about it.
That's okay. Skater Boy.
Jermaine Stewart. Hold on. Here you go. Jermaine
I've
Stewart.
already done that one. I got a 3-second commercial I got to deal with first.
See, I had no commercials over here on any of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't had any commercials over there.
So we have to take our underwear off, right?
Yeah, we don't have to take our clothes off.
This is such a stupid video, too.
Yes, we do. Jermaine Stewart.
Yeah, buddy.
The whole You Should Be Celibate in High School song right here?
That's right.
Right. Sophomore year, 1986.
Yes, it was 86.
And not for nothing, this was a guy that was trying to just avoid contact with girls anyway.
Now, see,
Oh, you mean was gay?
86.
Oh,
was-
we did actually cover the song earlier. Johnny, are you queer?
That's a good song, too. 1986. I was in high school still and DJing hard. I think it was my graduating year of high
I
school.
was a sophomore.
I think I graduated that year. I'm not sure. Jimmy Stewart, though. He comes out of a Michael Jackson camp.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh.
Till Tuesday.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
Voices carry.
I'm so happy the band's doing well. By the way,
But she had a great voice.
She sure did.
Or has a great voice. I mean, I don't know. Probably fat. and-
Well, she's over 60 now, so.
Yeah, she doesn't mean anything about her voice, man. She's probably still got a little bit of that going on.
Yeah, Lita Fort's
Very
actually and still has a great voice.
She was a looker, though.
Oh.
Synthesizers kill me.
Hush, hush.
I happen to like the synthesizer.
Yeah, I mean, downtown, it's so scary. Yeah, it's bad. I know the words to these songs, don't I?
All right, so Johnny Kemp.
Oh, you want to go?
Do you the right way? Ugh.
Nope, just got paid.
Just
Oh,
got
I was
laid
thinking of Johnny Gill. Sorry.
Friday night.
I thought my own version for this song.
Just got laid. Friday night.
Thank you. You stole the joke.
Whatever you sang, Louis. Come on. We're pretty much around the same age.
Well, I was thinking that. Just got laid. I was thinking that. Just got
Not
laid.
one out of the Michael Jackson camp.
Actually, was doing yeah.
When Michael Jackson discovered him. He discovered quite a few people. Just got laid.
They were better than him.
Friday night. Gonna be something. Feeling right. It's about all the words I remember.
All right, Louis, Lady in Red.
Lady.
Krista Berg, 1986.
Damn.
I won't play that one though.
You ain't got to, but still, damn.
Well, Louis, he's right there. I got it. I get it.
Taco.
Putting on the Ritz, 83.
1983. That is correct.
I actually happen to like this song.
Me too. You're blue and you're red too.
No, it's you.
Why don't you go where cuts and sits? Video for this was a little strange and wacky.
True.
I mean, the whole beginning, he's dancing around the Ritz, all fucking homeless people.
Eagles up.
No,
Yep. 14-13.
Who is that?
Touchdown.
Goddard.
Go there, okay. Not doing that song. I mean, this.
Which was it?
Mary Jane Girls.
Yeah.
Ah.
Why are you giving me hands?
After the
In my
fire.
pants. I like that one.
I was trying to get there, and now it's giving me a 15-second ad. It's like, well, what is that kind of shit? And what album was that? I don't remember the name of the album.
ATF.
Oh, look, it's right there. I didn't even see that.
Yep.
I really didn't even see that. After the fire.
Spring of '83.
This was 82, actually, and it was their first album.
Yep,
aptly
in the
named,
States.
After the fire.
Actually, they were hit in Britain, but they didn't hit here in the States till '83.
Yeah, they had a single before this one that was big overseas too. Overseas has better taste in music than the United States does.
Yeah, well, they've been out since '72 in England.
But this song is like heavy usage of all electronic music. Period.
Yes.
I don't even think the guitar riffs are real in this.
I still liked it.
Don't turn around. I don't know. Would you put this on a shitty list, Thump?
No.
Would you put it on a shit list, Thump?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Buffalo Stance.
Oh my God, what a great
Oh.
song. Jerry, come on. That's
Crap.
a great song.
Raw Like Sushi. Name of the album.
Awa, 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 awa. Awa. I love the way they do the scratch and make it in the video. Who?
Yeah.
Come on, this was a great song.
Yeah.
Put a lot of women in the limelight for music.
Well, we did this at my senior prom, so.
Gigolo.
Gigolo.
And this DJ can't cut a beat. Look at him. Oh. With the. Come on, look, Steve's already dancing. He's wishing he had his fucking his skateboard right now.
Oh no.
Could take my love, your sweetness, and I'm thinking of no money man.
Watch her, I'll kick your ass.
I think her little mole is fake. It's probably
Yes.
just
How
painted
can you
up.
tell?
It was an homage to Madonna at the time period.
Oh.
Yeah, I would assume so. Where you want to go? 47?
Yeah, well, hold on. I'll say Philip Bailey.
You want to? Okay.
No, I just want to say it, and I want to see where Lou's at.
Oh, Easy Mugger?
Wow.
Give me a year on that one, Louie.
Late '84 into early '85.
He's good.
It's fucking Rain Man over here with this list.
Yeah, Rain Man. Yeah.
1984. Squeezed and Pulled and Hurt My Neck in 1988. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
All right, let's give him one without even saying anything.
Actually, I can't remember the name of the title of this song, but I know it's been used in a lot of commercials.
Well, it was made famous by a movie.
Ferris Bueller's Day
Yeah,
Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Title of the album was Stella.
Stella! Sorry.
Name of the group? Yellow.
Yellow. What a name. Yellow. Yellow.
Name of the song, of course, is the intro to it. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to know something about this song? It's the instrumental version. That's what drove it to be famous.
Yes, yes, it is. Because
It was also used for commercial for Twix candy bars as well.
Yes, it
yes.
was. Oh no, I can't do that one.
Here's another one of Ren's favorites. The since he was a Poison guy, I'm sure he was also into the female version, Pretty Poison.
Catch Me on Falling.
Fucking Louie, I love it.
Number one of the dance charts.
Late '80s too.
1987.
Yes. I'm falling.
My sister liked it more than I did, though, I think.
I bet.
She was into the dance pop and stuff, and I was more into the heavy stuff.
See, I was never really. I don't want to say never really. Since I DJ'd in the '80s, it was the song that got me DJing was, and I'm surprised it's not on this list. Or I'm sure it might be.
I was gonna say we're only at 46. It may still
Laura
be there.
Branigan.
What is it?
Laura Branigan.
Gloria?
Yes. But that's not the reason why I started DJing. My buddy was turned on by this song, right? He liked it a lot. He was like, dude, after school, you got to come to my house. And you got to, at like, they play this song every day at like 4:54 or some shit like that on WKTU. So I was like, all right, so fine. I'll go over there. I'll listen to this song. So we get there.
KTU? Oh, God.
Yeah, old days.
Yeah.
And so, they put the song on the radio, and it was like, oh, wow, that's pretty catchy. And then right after the song is over, because that song is like fucking 7 minutes long, at 5
With the 12-inch single, yes.
Yeah, at 5 o'clock, they would have a live DJ. And it was the Latin Rascals.
Okay.
And I immediately lost my mind when I heard them guys. I mean, they were, oh, that's a fumble?
Yes, it is.
And picked up by
That's a
the.
fumble liar. Fumble Rooski.
Anyway, that's what got me into DJing, was listening to the Latin Rascals. And they were dynamite.
If he could have put his feet underneath him, that would have been to the house.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Is let everybody know across the United States that New York City ain't too cool to sing along.
This is live from the MTV Governor's Ball or something.
We've been to the Ritz 2 times and it worked just fine.
What is this one, Louie?
Everybody in here to do tonight is when I say don't hand me no lines.
Keep your hands to yourself, Georgia Satellites.
Hands to yourself. Can you help me out?
Off the album self-titled Georgia Satellites.
Ain't no love here, no kissy. Well, I got a little change in my pocket and going
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Now, would you consider this country?
This is rockabilly.
This is rockabilly?
Rockabilly.
Because this is not what's his
Rockabilly.
face.
Rockabilly.
This is not the dude from the Stray Cats. That's rockabilly.
This is rockabilly.
This is not the dude from.
This isn't country.
This
Rockabilly.
This is not the dude from.
Life is a
Social
highway.
Distortion.
This is almost George Thorogood.
Yeah. The Life is a Highway is Tom Cochran.
Yes, it
Yes,
is. That's a
it
shitty
is.
song too.
But it's still rockabilly.
Yeah, like if you were to go and just classify them differently now than where they were then, this is the genre that they fit into best. Is that rockabilly style, because it's country, it's rock and roll, it's definitely right up the middle.
Blues.
Yeah, it's got all of that going on for it. You know,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be surprised to see a stand-up bass maybe come out on stage at one point.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it is that the music gives you that kind of vibe. You're like, all right, maybe some washboards and a stand-up bass are going to make an appearance.
Right. So if you don't give me a number, I'm gonna go to 42.
Let's see, Robbie Nebel,
Sailor V.
then Wall of Voodoo.
How does he come up with Sailor V?
Mexican radio.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's why I was like, yo, y'all got to see how this is actually working. Like, it doesn't matter whether I say the song or I say the band. Like,
Hey, fucking Louis. Fucking Louis.
I'm an idiot savant. What do you expect?
You're killing it, dude. I'm like, we have found your spot, and it's like rave reviews.
Right? Ponte la música.
La música. Y del mundo. Sorry.
This was such a great song, though.
Yeah, it was.
It is.
How do you classify this song?
I don't really know how you would fit it in, though, to be honest.
Philly gonna score and try and save their season here?
Yes.
They're in a position where they know they have to.
Well, yeah, they got no choice. They lose this game, their season's over.
Well, Dallas could always crumble.
Go look at it.
Watch it.
It's not that. It's go look at their schedule. It's not easy. And
Well,
they
I
have
know they've got one. They've
Who
got.
said it was?
They've got the the NFC East toughest schedule this year.
something like that. And they got to play five. They got to play the Bears, and then they got to go right and play the fucking Patriots, and they've got to play the Vikings. And it's a roll of top contenders this year.
They come off the bye hard too.
Yeah. 20-13. Did not expect that. I'm going to lose my over and under on the first half easily.
Boy.
Yeah. Mexican Radio, good song. Not a lot of airplay. I mean, that lasted about 3 or 4 weeks. That was more of a one-hit wonder.
Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
Let the music play.
This might have been a one-hit wonder, but this is a huge song.
1.5. There was another one that was popular in the New York clubs, but not really a national hit. There was another one called "Give Me Tonight."
Give me tonight.
Yep.
That was a fucking song, baby.
I liked it.
Webb's like, you're right. That was big in the area.
Yeah. But
But
it made
not all over the place.
no, but it made radio airplay, and it got its share of.
Yeah.
It got its share. I mean, she had
This
a
was
couple.
the big one, though.
Yeah, this was her biggie,
Went to number 3.
and it blew up in the clubs. I mean, DJs would abuse this song.
We were still dancing to it in the 90s in clubs in Jersey.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a song that stuck around for a long time.
Any fucking DJ plays this now anywhere, and people are gonna get up and dance. It's
I know, I will.
It's timeless.
Yeah, it's a dance song that can transcend time. You know, I mean, even I'm
Sure.
fucking. I see Thump's got a little bit of fucking juice going on over there too. He's
Oh,
like,
you know it. You
Oh,
know
I
it.
got my
I'm
groove on
all.
for this
I'm all.
song.
I'm all over this list, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Number 41, Louis. 10 buck 3.
oh God.
You're so bright, I gotta wear shades. Yeah.
Fucking Louis is.
I got a crazy teacher, he wears dark glasses. No, I'm not gonna go into it.
Yep, he's. You know he knows all the lyrics too.
Fuck yeah.
All right, Billy
I'm dope.
Billy Vera.
Oh boy, you have to go there. That was my that was my song to my ex-girlfriend at this moment. Yeesh. That's a nightmare.
I don't even remember this. I'm gonna skip forward. I don't remember this song.
I do. I even remember when it was on American Bandstand.
Okay, yeah.
That you don't give a rat's ass anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's too sad and sappy to even.
It is very sad. You could tell. You were like, oh, this is a sad piano song.
Yeah. No, I'm depressed.
I heard you on the wire back in 52. I ain't awakened on you. I was young and didn't.
Video killed the radio star.
MTV's first video played on their station and their 1 millionth video played.
Yo, Wren, look up and get mad at 80 right now.
Not Devontae Adams. Video killed the
Scantling.
radio star. You gotta do good because oh my God.
Get mad because he turned right before the ball was thrown.
I played Scantling tonight.
That's just bad.
I'm not going with
What is it?
78. I can't play. I hate just Aaron Rodgers wanted to throw him the ball and he turned around and ran up the field.
Oh.
The ball almost hit him in the back.
Dumbass.
Matthew Wilder at
Break my stride, 83.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Aw.
Bruce Willis.
You can't. Unavailable.
It's unavailable, but what was it?
Respect yourself.
Yes.
Return of Bruno.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucked up. You can't play.
Bruno.
Oh, I still got another video playing back here. Damn it. What was that one? There we go.
Lip sync.
Monkey Town.
This is another one that hit the skating rink hard.
Oh yeah. Well, this is the 1980s. I mean, this is before.
The last of the great disco songs.
Yeah, this is the end of that whole gonna go out and dance and do the hustle at Studio 54.
You didn't do that, did you?
It's from there was a shift and change in dance music.
Yeah.
Big time, I think.
Yeah, that came the shit load. Ugh.
Number 35, Thump. I'm not even going to say anything on this one, but this was a great tune. I got to sit through a commercial for 15 seconds, you piece of crap. It wasn't great radio airplay, but it certainly, everybody knows it.
Ah!
Go ahead, Louis, say it.
Ah, well, you're weather girls.
And have we got news for you?
For you. Ah.
Uh-huh.
Have we got news for you?
It's played at every wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Back it's everywhere.
Barometer's getting low. How low, huh?
How low?
What sauce is now? For the first time, just about yes. For the first time, story.
It's gonna start peeing. Ew. It's raining. Holy shit.
I mean, what an epic song. Not a chart buster by any means. You know.
Not really.
What a catch.
Not a chart buster by any means. But, well, yeah, one hit
But
wonder.
nonetheless.
Yeah, it was definitely a one-hit wonder. I don't think they did anything else at all. At least not that I'm...
No.
What a catch.
You know, who was it? Who caught that ball? We're going to score here.
Nobody.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't Scantling?
No, it's Allison, 81. And the same one who just got the next catch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The waitresses.
Total one-hit wonder.
Yes.
Unless you count the Christmas song.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You can't forget about the Christmas song. That's true.
I can't.
What about Tom Tom Club?
Oh,
one of my favorites.
uh-oh. One of Louis' favorites.
James Brown. James Brown.
James Brown.
James Brown.
That's a good song, too, though. Enough used to use that.
The rest of the family has no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God. I haven't heard the name of this band in freaking years.
Name it.
No, you're going to name it.
Quarter Clash.
Geronimo Allison.
Pardon my heart.
Down.
I talked so many people out of you running him tonight.
And get this, the saxophonist is also the lead singer.
Really?
Yep. He sings and plays the saxophone.
All right, so when I was a kid, what year was this? This was like early 80s, right? 81?
82.
You know, they list
They're
81.
listed as 81, yeah.
I
Okay.
My uncle had a really souped up fast 1969 Z28 RSSS 28. Had all the badging on it. It was kind of cool. The fastest car, I heard this song a million fucking times. The fastest car on Staten Island at that time was a Mustang. And the name of he had painted on the back of his car was Kill the Flash. And
Really?
he used to just drive around. When you heard this song going by, you knew it was him. You didn't need to hear the motor or nothing. You know, just the song. It'd be blasting out of his car constantly.
Yeah.
Number 30 on this list is Bobby McFerrin. I ain't playing it.
Oh, I'm not happy. I feel crappy.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a piece of shit I wrote.
29,
I like to
the
shove it.
Vapors.
Yeah, which you can't play, which really sucks because
Turning Japanese.
I'm turning Japanese.
Oh.
You can't play that song?
I love dim song.
I think I'm turning Japanese.
I really think so.
I really think so.
Turning Japanese. I love dim song. Those are the wrong words to sing. It's funny though when you think about it.
Madness.
Our house.
In the
middle of the street. Dude, I did this on High Point Road. Walked out of a Waffle House as it came on, played it in my car, and went out in the middle of the street with like probably 10 to 12 people from Waffle House. And sang this shit in the middle of the fucking street.
You too?
Yeah.
27, John Parr.
St. Thomas Fire. Actually, he had another hit before that, but I guess we're not going to count that.
What did he have before that?
It was called Naughty Naughty. It was a huge video hit.
Number 26, I met this girl.
Stacy Q?
Yeah, I met her.
Oh, yeah. My sister liked it, but I hate it.
This was a very commercial song too, though.
But this was also the invention of the beat pad.
Yep.
It was right around this time.
Sound like a retard.
You know, when they came up with the beat pads.
Yeah.
Created them.
What were you thinking?
Right? And she looks very much like an Olivia Newton-John, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, God. Number 25.
25, Cutting Crew.
Oh, yeah. Actually, not their only hit. They had another one after that, too.
So the synthesizers in this song are being played on a piano.
Mm-hmm.
Figured that.
And the guitar you're hearing right now is actually a bass guitar being played with a bow.
They had another hit after that.
Yeah, they did.
There was They've Been in Love Before.
Good looking dude for a lead singer, I will say that.
Hmm.
One hit wonder, hands down, number 24.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, dude. This went around so many groups.
And you know you changed the words to "pass the doobie upon the left hand side."
No, I was smoking. I was smoking Dutch Masters at this time, so no.
Okay. I wasn't doing the raps.
There were no such things as
I want to throw
raps.
up.
There were no such things as raps at that point. You had to go
No.
out and buy a Dutch Master. You was a Dutch Master guy or a Philly guy.
Yeah.
Or if you were one of the the Jamaicans or the people who like to consider themselves Rasta.
Yeah, man.
Did backwoods.
Yeah. Take the outside wrap off, then split that shit in half. Use that inside one. Fill that up, roll it up, and then wrap it with the outside. Oh, God almighty. Pass the Dutchie upon the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Number 23, Eddie Brickell and the New Bohemians.
What I am.
Is what I am is what you are, or so.
What I am is what I am.
What I am is what I liked it.
Radio song. It ended right there on the radio, though. I never made it to the clubs.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of these songs transcend the time, like this one.
Electric Avenue.
Oi! Black dude from Australia. trying to be Jamaican
He was Jamaican.
from Australia?
He was from Australia?
I don't know. Who the fuck in their right mind black would say "oi" in any song?
Yeah,
I would.
That is definitely some Australian influence.
Yeah. I mean, this song still plays.
A lot of people try to fake it.
Another song from a movie, number 21, Michael Cimbello.
Oh, that maniac?
He's a
Maniac.
maniac. Number 20, I don't know how this is a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is disqualified off the bat.
Pass the carrots, please.
Oh, we're going to get an intro in this video for how long?
What is it?
It was
Just a child.
It was the movie segment, like this was set up to be.
Adjust that belt buckle. Tie those shoes.
Oh,
Twisted.
we're not going to take it.
What is that? Wipe that smile off your face. Do you understand? What is that?
What is your major malfunction?
On your uniform!
Dude, he was so angry.
Great video.
And he played at Animal House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name the movie this was in.
Pee-wee's Big Top.
Iron Eagle.
Yep, Iron
An
Eagle.
eagle?
Iron Eagle. First one?
Yep.
Right.
When he goes in and he's hijacked the plane, and it's the final scene where he goes in and blows up all the oil fields. That's what he's playing.
I don't understand how you put that on a one-hit wonder list. I mean, it's Twisted Sister because he never had another top 10. I think he might have.
I was gonna say, I think Twisted Sister, like, you can't. There's too many people who would argue against the fact of that being a one-hit wonder band.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How about that breaking news that Beyonce and someone else are playing for the first time together?
Actually, it's not Beyonce. It's J-Lo
It's
and
J-Lo,
Shakira.
Yeah,
And-
Shakira.
Exactly how much I
Yeah,
care about
and
it.
I hope to God, if there's ever going to be another wardrobe malfunction, this would be the show.
Twofold?
Number 19.
Somebody's watching me. Rockwell.
On fire.
Fucking Louis, yeah. Who does the cameo in this? Doesn't somebody do a cameo? I mean, I know it's Michael Jackson singing in the background.
Yeah.
This is another one out of the Michael Jackson camp. I like zoning. And that's probably what made this song even fucking bigger because we're talking 1984.
Yeah.
The year of Thriller or Off the Wall album or something like that.
Thriller.
Yeah, and fucking, I mean, Michael Jackson was huge.
Dude,
So
it's gonna be a crazy halftime show, though.
It could be.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
and
very.
there will be a malfunction.
It's gonna be very Latin influenced. They're already talking about it as such. Like when the moment was announced earlier today through Twitter and everything else, like it's already very the interviews with them. Like I've already gotten most of the snippets from what they're talking about right now, but this is gonna be very Latin influenced. It's not just gonna be their songs. It's gonna be a lot of music from like South America and
So it's going to be another shitty halftime show. Can we just get the
Right.
Foo Fighters like everybody fucking wants and get it over with, please? I mean, Twitter was aflame today over this.
yeah, the moment it was announced.
Yeah.
I'm
Flame.
surprised they didn't want Tool.
No, Tool ain't doing that shit. Tool would never do it anyway.
It's just like asking the Black Keys to do another Grammy performance.
Right? Exactly. Number 18, Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Round Like a
Round like a record. Mm-hmm.
Number 17, which is totally not a one-hit wonder. I don't care what anybody says.
Rob Bass.
Hey man, you sure you want to hear this, man?
I mean, how
Sure about that?
do you call this a one-hit wonder? Did we forget about Joy and Pain?
I was like,
Yes.
yo.
I mean, I don't understand this at all. And DJ.
Well, Joy and Pain never actually hit the charts on the pop charts.
This is not a one-hit wonder. Sorry.
So that's
And
two
oh, yeah.
that's two in the top 20 that we've got argument with.
And if this is a one-hit wonder, it's probably the most prolific one-hit wonder ever. Did we do Men Without Hats, number 16?
We haven't yet.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You really want that one?
You gotta play Men Without Hats.
We can dance if we want to.
We can leave your world behind.
Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance,
Bert Kreischer says if you go to Australia and you want to piss off a band that's playing inside of a local pub, ask them to play this.
You know, actually, they weren't from Australia.
Really?
They're from Canada.
Yes, they are a Canadian band.
Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
In the video, there's a midget in it who's... are we allowed to say that? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's little...
Say that.
No, it's Little People.
No, we already had a song on this list that was Johnny, Are You Queer? I think we're over the stereotypes right now.
Okay. I mean, he's dressed up as a court gesture, and the guy and the girl in the video are dressed up like Maid Marian and fucking Wesley from Princess Bride.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Well, that came out before Princess Bride.
Yes, this is true. Number 19.
Nina. Wait, why are you at... Wait.
Oh, 15. I'm sorry. 15.
Whoops. Nina.
99.
99 balloons, 99 red balloons in English.
Says Luft. She was German, I take it, huh?
Yes, but there's also an English version.
Yes, 99 red balloons, which is what we all know. When
And of course, I got my own stuff, 99 dead raccoons or...
99 dead.
I grew up in the woods, what can I say?
Oh, that's kind of funny, though.
Or 99 dead baboons.
Oh, for those living in Africa?
Well, or mentioning somebody's in-laws. Yeah.
The next man, like the Black Keys, is a band that comes from Akron, PA.
Is it Akron, PA? We're talking number 4.
Does it Akron, Ohio?
No. Well, yes, Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio. Yeah. Do we play this? Is it even worthy of being on the list?
Would you consider... the song's worthy of definitely probably making the list, but...
I don't think they had enough... I'm going to play it. I don't think they had another hit. I gotta think about it.
This was their only major hit.
Crash that whip. Yeah, but what else did they have? I don't even remember. Every other song I've ever heard sucked.
It was also the very
I
first
think
song I got a gold
was the only
star
pop
on.
hit. Everything else was on modern rock radio at the time.
All right.
They also covered the Stone Satisfaction.
That was their only number one hit with Satisfaction. I want you to know that I played Trivial Pursuit with Keith Richards, and that question came up in the music category. What was the Stone's only number one hit? And he didn't know it.
Actually, had 8 number ones.
I'm not playing 13. I hate the song.
Play it.
Nope, not playing it.
Play it.
Not playing it.
Play
it.
Can you tell us what it is?
It's the self-titled song, kinda, on the album The Crossing.
Okay. A video will play after this ad. I hate this fucking song. It's in Rock Band too.
Yeah, it is.
It's a stupid song.
Big Country.
Thank you. That's enough. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
good.
was it.
Mm-hmm. Probably can't play the next one.
No, we can't play the next one. Thomas Dolby.
Why not?
Because it's blocked. It won't. It's no longer available.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Available. Thomas Dolby.
She blinded me with science.
She blinded me with science. You think his account was hacked?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, YouTube's having that issue at all. Content creator accounts getting fucking sideswiped.
That and demonetized for for no reason, unverified.
I mean, it says it's no longer available because the account has been terminated. Leads
Right.
me to believe might be
Dumbasses.
might be an issue there, because I know what was it, like 14,000 accounts so far, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Number 11, staple point song of the 80s. Ren's favorite,
Obsession.
100% synthesized except for a drum kick.
Obsession and Emotion. But they had another hit after that. But
Yes.
not with the same lineup.
No. Had different girl in it, right? Same guy.
Yeah.
Different girl.
Yeah, which I think was better.
I don't know. This is a pretty
Obsession.
good song. It's fun as hell to sing in rock band, especially if you got a chick who wants to do the duet.
Right.
Yeah. But I didn't get my girlfriend. No.
And you are an obsession.
I like the other one better.
And then if you've got a couple of friends who know how to do the backgrounds, and it can be a really fun fucking song.
Right.
So now we're diving into the top 10.
The top 10. At number 10.
Injected with a poison.
Oh, nice little Leah injected.
Gotta play them all.
That was a good song.
Mikey says, relax.
When You Want to Come. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax.
I mean, maybe when you want to...
Song all about trying.
Huh?
Was is the album name Welcome to the Pleasure Dome, or was this just the movie?
No, that was in the album.
When you want to start to rest. It's like the only song on the radio where he sings about coming. And
you mean doing
like
it?
Fucking 45,000 times in this song.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of many other songs that even have the word come in it besides a Rolling Stones song. That's about it. Number 9. I can't play it.
Nope.
Video's
What was it?
Kaja Gugu.
Oh, Too Shy.
Hush Hush. Eye to Eye.
Eye to Eye.
Oh my God. Number 8.
Wow, wow, wow. I Want Candy.
I can name that tune in 4 notes.
I can name it in 3.
All right, well, I'm going to give you the next one. I'm only going to give you like a snippet, and I'm going to stop it, and that's it. We're going to play. 1982 was Bow Wow Wow, I Want Candy off the album Last of the Mohicans. Okay.
It was a book and a movie.
Yep.
There you go, Louie. You ready?
Ready. I'll know with you, modern English.
He just hit you right in the throat with his answer, too.
I know what it was the brung. That was it. That's all you need with this song, though. Great song. Transcends time. Doesn't deserve to be on the list, even though it's probably a one-hit wonder.
That's the Ridgemont High.
Yes.
Making love to you was
I mean, great song.
Yeah.
I guess it deserves to be on the list. It is a one-hit wonder.
Mm-hmm. Mickey, Tony Basil.
Number 6.
Or Basil.
Tony Basil, yeah. My God. I hated this song.
My sister liked it.
I hated this song. I think it's a stupid song. And she got fat legs, too. Number 5, I can't play.
Yeah, what was it?
Sale.
Boom. Tainted Love.
Oh.
Great song.
I like when they go into the extended version if you have it on 12-inch. Okay, after it's done,
There was the Supremes song.
yeah, and they bust down into the Supremes. All of a sudden, the music's playing for Tainted Love, and it's baby, baby.
And it goes, baby, baby.
I love God.
I love you.
They play that at a lot of weddings too. When someone says play soft sounds. Next song's a phone number.
867-5309.
Number 4.
I win.
Remember, folks, this is not a real phone number.
Actually, it is a real phone number. It has been owned by 3 people.
Oh.
Yes.
So was any of them named Jenny?
No. No, actually, I forget who currently owns it, but they're...
That's only half truth.
God. Who else is singing with him? It sounds like somebody famous.
You know, I actually thought it was only one person, but actually the name of the artist is a group. Tommy Two Tone was a group, not just one guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you sure guys had me fooled for a while.
Yeah, they did.
I thought it was one guy.
Flag. That's not a flag. I don't know what is.
What? That? Which one?
That right there.
What about...
He got mugged.
What about Scantling grabbing his face mask before that?
How about the
That's a
fact
flag.
that impeded him catching the ball?
He grabbed his face mask first, so it's offsetting penalties.
That's a flag.
Tommy Two Tone, 867-5309 Jenny, off of Tommy Two Tone's album, Tommy Two Tone 2.
Aha.
Good segue. That was pretty damn good right there.
Yes.
Name it, Lou.
Can I hear it again?
Oh. There you go.
Oh, Take On Me. Aha.
Ridiculous.
Thank you.
That's number 3 on the list of one-hit wonders. Gotta kind of agree. Did they have anything else that was worthy?
They had one other minor hit, but it's not worth mentioning.
Yeah, this shit was on Rhino Records, too.
Vinyl. Oh, boy.
Number 2, I don't know if I agree with at all. I'm not sure. I got an ad. Good. I think they had other songs. And I think
Let's find out.
in a movie. I'm not sure. Yeah, you got to give me a second. I still got like 3 more seconds here of this commercial.
A flock of seagulls. I ran so far away.
Great rock band song to sing.
Yes.
Yep. Did they have anything else?
I think they had one other minor hit.
I don't know. This is even fun to fucking play on guitar in that one. I'm trying to think of the song.
Number 1's in its spot, man.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in its spot, man. I think it's appropriate.
Modern Love is Automatic. I think that was another one of their minor hits.
Right.
And I ran. It's a great fucking tune, man. Oh, God. Do I have to play it?
Dude, it's right where it needs to be.
Oh, because it's number 1, I got to play it?
Mm-hmm.
I like to know.
God, even the fucking name of the album is stupid.
Dexys.
Come on, Eileen.
This video contains content from WMG, who has blocked it in your country on copyright grounds.
Lol.
You penis.
Wow, they didn't give it to him. There was no face mask.
No?
There was no face mask. They did not do the challenge.
Really?
4th down, punting the ball away.
Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I can't play it at all, and I'm trying to see even... Nope. Hot shit.
Can't play it all, and I'm sure you're not very disappointed in that.
Come On Eileen, which in high
Come
school,
On,
I mean,
Eileen.
was a fucking... I dated a girl named Dana, and I was in a friend's house, and she took me into his brother's bedroom, and we were having sex, and all I could think of was this song in my head.
What am I about to do? Come on,
Yep.
Eileen.
It's all I could think about. It made it last longer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
Almost
Fucking
like you were hoping that somebody else in the house would catch on and start playing it.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I can't believe they blocked this song.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
What song is it?
Come on, Eileen.
Eileen.
You swear what I mean. At this moment, you mean everything. Really sucks. I know all the words to that. Not a bad bunch of songs on here. I mean, greatest one hit wonders.
Yeah.
The list I had up earlier was.
How do they spell it?
I mean, how do they spell it?
COME.
Yeah.
On.
I missed the earlier. I missed fucking.
EILEEN.
Sure. I mean, you ain't got to type that much. It's Google. It should come on Eileen. COMEONEILEEN.
I like one of the top comments over here on the list though is
Sees Midnight Runners.
Yeah.
How about making sure that these acts only had one hit before you compile such a list?
Oh Jesus Christ, that's still loud. So he makes it louder, and I can't mute him. I totally. He's looking at the levels to make sure it's fine. Now I'm yelling in the mic to talk to you.
I can hear you.
Thump's reaction
It's
is
number
yelling out.
one.
Yeah.
It deserves to be played.
Yeah, this list was better. The worst songs.
Is that better?
Yeah. Worst songs of the 80s, top 10. Number 10, Physical by Olivia Newton-John.
Uh-huh.
Number 9, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now by Jefferson Starship.
Oh, come on.
Number 8, Baby Don't Forget My Number. I don't even know. Oh, who sings that?
Milli Vanilli.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't count, though.
Worst songs of the 80s, number 7, Kokomo, Beach Boys.
True.
That was a great song.
Yeah, it's a horrible song. Number 6, We Built This City.
Oh, come on. Really?
That's a horrible song, Willie. Come on.
I like it.
We built this shitty on rock and roll.
I like it.
Ooh, I wanna take you Bermuda, Bahama.
Come on, pretty mama.
Stupid fucking song, man.
Right.
What makes it even worse is it's the fucking asshole from. There you go. What are you on my list now? Are you that quick? That's number 6. Number 5 is Blame It on the Rain.
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli.
That's
Now that's a sucky song.
Now, how bad are you that you get 2 songs on the top 10 list?
Oh, don't worry, because you're going to get a third. You know that's coming.
I think I know what it is.
Number 4, you guys played it before. We played it as I was pretty much sitting in tonight. Is, what do you...
Yeah. Blame It on the Rain.
How bad did they get fucked that they lip-synced everything? It wasn't even them.
Yeah. That's why they don't count.
That's why they sucked. But they did have a number 1 song.
Shut up.
Number 4, we played earlier. Like I said, when I was just about sitting down and joining in the show tonight, is there you go. My man's got it all queued up. Number 4, worst song of the 80s. I still kind of like this song.
Party all the time.
I like the song.
I do too. My ex-girlfriend liked it more, though.
I mean, wasn't it a track on his comedy album? Wasn't it like the last track on a comedy album?
Yes, it was.
I think it was. I'm going to have to open that up and take a look at that. Number 3 on this list, which I said I wouldn't play, but now that I see it's on the worst songs, is, yeah.
I'm not happy, I feel crappy.
Exactly. Here's a little story I wrote.
The shit I wrote.
Wanna remember it note by note. I mean,
Not happy.
not a bad song. I mean, the
I feel
video's
crappy.
good. The video's good.
Even my priest hated it.
Yeah, but the video's good. I mean, who's in the video? It's
Him and Paul Simon, isn't it?
no, it's fucking Clark Griswold.
No, that's right. It's
Chevy
Griswold.
Chase. Yeah. And who else? Is it Paul Simon or is it Steve Martin?
I think it's Steve Martin.
There, you just
Steve Martin.
oh,
iTunes.
yeah, Steve Martin. Okay, I thought I was right. Number 2, worst song of the '80s. Gonna give me that one. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say nausea, boys and girls?
Hanging
Really suck. Really suck.
What's even funnier is how many fucking women, and I mean women our age, do you want to go to the NKOTB concert?
Yeah.
And you look at
Going
him, I'm
for
like,
two,
like
too.
what? We got smart move. And there it is. Oh, he fucking wrapped right around them and dropped the ball. Alshon Jeffries. Mug. I mean, they're still big. And this is a shitty fucking song. Number 1, I think we called it earlier. 3 in the top 10. I mean, how do you get so fucked up?
Oh, God. Girl, I'm gonna miss you.
Gonna love it. Just want to go home and sing it to her. Ex-lover.
Yeah.
Didn't they re-release this album without all the fucking voiceover bullshit?
Yes.
I think they did.
They had to, right?
Yep.
Yeah. For their own sanity and ours.
Right? For you, maybe for yours, not for mine. That's for sure.
Okay.
I don't even remember this song.
You're lucky.
That's how memorable it was.
Yeah. Honorable mentions in the top 20 that rolled around here. Cherry Pie by Warrant, Wake Me Up Before You Go Girl. That's What Friends Are For.
I like cherry pie.
Me So Horny.
Oh.
At 15, they put Studio in here. Billy Ocean's in here too in the top 20. Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi made the top 20 with I'll Be There For You.
What?
Yeah, it's a horrible song. And I won't go any further than 20.
Well, wait, go back. There was one that I wanted to play.
What-
Honorable mentions.
I gave you the honorable mentions
Top,
of
it was number 3.
Cherry Pie, Wake Me Up Before You Go Girl by Wham. That's What Friends Are For. Stevie Wonder, Gladys Knight, Elton John. That was a collaboration song. Me So Horny. Me So. I don't know how you put that in the worst songs. It's the Studio, which I said earlier. Shitty ass song. Billy Ocean, Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car. The Oh song by Pat Benatar. Lady in Red by who? Louis?
Krista Berg.
Thank you. Bon Jovi's I'll Be There For You. And at number 20, I can't even believe playing this song. At number 20 is Stevie fucking Wonder. Go figure that one out. With I Just Called to Say I Love You.
Oh, come on. Really?
20 worst song. Anything you want. 20 worst songs of 2000. And that's by Ranker. And you can go in and change that. If you do a search for the 20
I'd be glad to.
If you do a search on Google for the 20 worst songs, the Ranker listing should come up, and you can vote up and vote down. Right now, this list is only sitting with like 5,000 votes. Yeah, about,
Ranker's great.
Rocks in your head, people.
Yeah, that's one of the
Here you
ones
go.
I use.
Go in and change the list. Not for anything, Webb. That list I sent over that is the blockbusters that are being remade.
Yes.
am surprised at this list, and I don't even know how I feel about it. Like some of it actually it motivates a little bit of anger because it doesn't seem right.
Okay, well, I just opened it up, and I really want to get another beer.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Take a
Okay.
pee.
Yeah. Let's go through a break. We'll talk
throw
about this.
this,
We'll run
and
through
then
this
we'll get
quick and get the fuck. Just looking at the photo that comes up first on this page, I'm appalled.
Oh, it stays in that same level.
Yeah, well, I'm appalled just by that because right there is an all-star
in
cast.
Skype?
Yeah, it's in Skype. All right, so let's throw a break. We can do that. 8-Bit Bros, Thursday. I made it, people. I'm here. How about that?
The Web's Late Edition.
Yeah, right. The Web's Late Edition. And that's what it's become. The Web's Late Edition. We're patrolling. All right, 8-Bit Bros, Thursday night. Play a great break, and let me grab a beer, and we'll be right back.
Hey, everybody out there. This is John G, and I have a special on Amazon called Living Large. It's a stand-up special. It's funny. It was shot at the Comic Strip Live in New York City. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see me at my biggest. See, a few weeks ago, I had a heart attack. So if you don't want to go watch it because I'm funny, have some pity on me. Go watch my special. Anyway, I'm not gonna be so big anymore. No more living large. I gotta lose weight. They want me to take off pounds. I don't want to take off pounds. I love food. But anyway, go watch the special. It's gonna be funny. And I don't know how much longer I gotta live. I'm wearing this defibrillator thing. I don't know what this thing does. Supposedly it shocks me if my heart stops. My heart stopped years ago. Anyway, John G, Living Large, Amazon. Go check it out before I'm not here to watch.
John G. Living Large, now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
You heard of Spunk Loop yet? Oh, you have got to get it. I mean, really, it's the loop that everyone's talking about and everyone's gonna want. God, it looks like real cum. Yeah, I mean, how can that get better? I mean, it's nice. It just feels so good when you rub it all over yourself. Everywhere. And you know what gets better about it? There's different kinds of Spunk Lube. They actually have hybrid. Yes, and they have different colors too. Like they have pink and yellow and even green. Like, what could be better than that? If you want like the kinkiest, spiciest nights, yeah, Spunk Lube. Oh, hell yeah. Get spunked today. Get it today at spunklube.com. That's right, spunklube.com. Don't forget it. Get yours right now.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Last night you had the enchilada combo platter. This morning, the 3-cheese omelet with broccoli. This afternoon, you're a ticking time bomb. Because of you, a simple elevator ride is suddenly a 42-floor plummet into the very bowels of hell.
Take my breath away.
Who did it? Who cares? Sweet mercy, please just someone light a match.
Sweet, sweet mercy.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh ninja of the nasty. And while you're at it, crack open a window.
Mr. Silent Killer Gas Passer.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Everybody buckle up. Mom, 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 mom. Buckle up. Let's go. Buckle up. Can we go to the store? Mom, buckle up. Ice cream? Everybody, buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Good evening. Do you like to laugh? Are you at one with the ha-ha? Do you like your comedy coming over the streaming medias? If so, then go directly to Amazon right now. Do not hesitate and download Jim and Drino's Not Dead Yet. Recorded live at the world-famous comic strip, it is a giggle-a-second fun fest. An hour of me for you. Jim and Drino's Not Dead Yet. Available only on Amazon.
Jim Mendrino's Not Dead Yet, now available on Amazon Prime. Watch it today.
You got something you want to get off your chest? We want to hear it. Call in 917-720-3038. The Ironic Radio hotline is now open. Ironic Radio, well, isn't it?
I'm listening to 8-Bit Bros.
Got a big plan, this mindset, maybe it's right at the right place and right time, maybe tonight in a whisper or handshake, sending a sign, wanna make out and kiss hard, wait, never mind, late night in passing, mention it flipped to her best friend, it's no thing, maybe it slipped, but the slip turns to terror and a crush to like, then she walked in, he froze up, believe it's a fright, it's cute in a way till you cannot speak, and you live to have a cigarette and these get weak. Escape was just a nod and a casual wave. Obsessed about it heavy for the next 2 days. It's only just a crush, it'll go away. It's just like all the others, it'll go away. Or maybe this is danger and you just don't know. You pray it all away, but it continues to grow. I want to hold you close, skin pressed against me tight. Lie still, close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breath, beating hard. As I whisper in your ear, I want to fucking tear you apart.
Hey, Bit Bros, Thursday night. Well, before we get to this list, I want to say this. I just got a T-shirt. Okay, so the cleaning guy, I helped him in last week. Poor bastard had a speaker dropped on his foot, broke every fucking bone in the top of his foot. The 3 major bones in your foot, not his toes. I mean, they're a little fucked up, but the 3 major bones in your foot. So he's on one of them scooters that you got to kneel on, you know, and push yourself. Last week I helped him in because he was trying to get in with a fucking vacuum. And I said to the poor man, "Yo, let me help you out." So tonight he's coming in and I see him and I start to walk down and he's like, "No, I'm good. I ain't got the vacuum tonight and I'm doing much better and blah, blah, blah." But as he's coming up, he's got this shirt on, a white lettering. It says WTF with a red question mark. I said, "What the fuck?" Huh? And I can't read the writing underneath it, you know? So I get the door for him. And we're bullshit, you know, how you feeling, blah, 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 the foot, you're not taking drugs anymore, all that shit. And as he goes in the door, I see the back of the shirt. I'm like, dude, I need that shirt. WTF. Where's the Fireball? In fact, Fireball logo. I said to him, I need that shirt. I'll trade you. You give me that, I'll give you mine. Mine's way more expensive than yours. He was like, no, I'll get you one, man. I got it from the bar at the block. I'll see if they have any more. If not, I'll just give you mine. Sweet.
Yeah, it's a Webby shirt for real.
Yeah, big time. I mean, that's my shit. Where's the Fireball, Red? WTF?
Got you.
Yeah, get me. We're good. I'll do a shot just in honor of him. So I think we talked about.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim. How you doing?
Jim Mandrinos in the house?
Yeah, he popped in.
Oh, because this is his list. He should be here for this. This is a list we'll probably talk about again and again and again.
Yeah.
And WTF? Where's the Fireball? We talked about this not too long ago. I don't remember if it was the morning show or if it was
can't
our
open this
show.
page.
Oh, well, if you give me the screen, I will throw it up there.
No.
But you have to give me both screens then.
Oh yeah, he rotated everything.
Excuse me, I had to
Down the Fireball.
Yeah. So we've talked about this. We had a conversation. I can't remember if it was on the F Everything Thursday morning show or if it was here on the 8-Bit Bros. Of movies that should never be remade.
Dustin, where are you, bro?
Yeah, Dustin, send him a message. See if he'll call in. There's a lot of movies that should never be touched. We brought up quite a few once before.
And oddly enough, this list has all of them on it.
Yeah, it's got a hell of a lot of them. The first one pisses me off big time.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop there with it. That's
Oh, it doesn't.
That's the crazy part. It's like this one can get you real riled up, only to make you put bricks through
Yeah.
people's windows on the rest of them.
I mean, some of these I will poke my fucking eyes out if you even make me watch the remakes. I mean, Madeline Kahn and the guy from fucking KRP in Cincinnati and Tim Curry. This movie should not be remade. It's going to star Ryan Reynolds, a la Deadpool.
Which gives me a little credence to the fact that it may at least be pretty good.
Well, they won't say what role he's playing, but if he plays Tim Curry's role, then it might be good.
Yeah, if he plays the butler, then it may be good.
But I don't know. I mean, the original was Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd, Michael McKean. That's the guy from WKRP in Cincinnati. Madeline Kahn. We're talking Clue.
Yes. Clue
This
is being remade.
Clue?
This movie should not be touched.
Okay. Is being remade.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds is definitely starring, is what they're saying in the movie. So we're guessing at this point, if he's starring, the role is definitely going to be Tim Curry's role.
Yeah, and he's going to be the butler. Yeah. It was such a great fucking movie.
Which, as the narrator of the film, because that's essentially what Tim Curry's role, that's what the butler is in the Clue movie. He is the narrative action of the entire film.
And think about it. The movie was written off of a board game.
Yeah, man.
A board game.
Clue?
Yeah. So there's no story there. It's a board game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was excellent writing. It's just a lot of these movies, well, most of these movies are blockbuster movies from the 80s that are being redone because Hollywood is so out of ideas.
Well, that is what this list particularly is going to be made up of.
Another movie, second one on this list here. And I don't know how I feel about this. I really didn't care.
Wait, hold on. What? Not the actor's name, but what's the character's name?
I don't know.
Snake Plissken.
Okay, so right. See, I didn't like the movie.
Well, I'm a Kurt Russell fan, so.
See,
Escape from L.A.
Because
this is Escape from New York.
Yeah. See,
81.
I don't like him as an actor.
Yeah, Escape from New York's going to be remade. Kurt Russell, Escape from L.A., Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China.
I mean, Big Trouble in Little China wasn't a bad movie.
Dude, that's got to be hands down one of like the most occult all-time favorites behind like a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
Hollywood Reporter is saying that the reboot will retain elements from the original film, but bring new ideas to the table.
I'd imagine they would update it a little bit, just like they did from Escape from L.A. and Escape from New York. They did make time adjustments on those to make them a little bit more current but future.
See, now the next one on this list too.
Dude, and this one's not only being remade, but they're hitting it with the double boost on this one of a gender swap in the lead roles.
I'm not so sure how I feel about this. The original one starred Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah.
Splash.
The new one will have Channing Tatum.
Magic Mike. Oh, come on. Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum as the mermaid.
Yeah, as the mermaid. The male mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gender swap. Like Thump said, gender swap.
Gender swap of Splash.
The Magic Mike.
Okay.
That should never be done.
Is set to play a merman in the upcoming reboots.
That's what this list is. Movies from the 80s that are being remade, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I
it's a brutal list, man, and it doesn't get better.
Yeah. So, like I said, I really could care less about the Escape from New York remake. I'm not a big Kurt Russell fan. The movie did really nothing for me. The next one on the list that I don't really care about.
What nobody's really going to care about the original.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's one of those. Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one comes by way of Jimmy Fallon. This news was broken on the Jimmy Fallon show. Masters of the Universe.
What?
Why would you remake that?
It's Noah Centineo
Yeah, Centennial.
will
Yeah.
be bringing back.
Yeah, he played into All the Boys I've Loved before.
Down.
Yes, he will be bringing back the reprise role of He-Man.
Well, you know what? Which really isn't a bad thing, I guess. I mean, He-Man does have that kind of cult following. I remember playing with
Yes, it does.
my brother. My brother was a huge He-Man fan, and I was with my brother all the time.
So was I.
Well, we had the show about the toys that we had, and He-Man and Masters of the Universe was in that collection of toys that we recanted from our childhood. You know, you had to have like Castle Grayskull. You had to have.
I can bring the castle here if you'd like.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's that part of our childhood. So
we still have every little fucking figure. The castle is in my parents' attic. I can get it, no problem.
Uh-huh.
The next one on the list shouldn't be touched. Sorry. Wasn't a great movie, but it became a cult classic.
80 made up for his earlier mistake.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out of the Jim Henson Company.
Jimmy Graham.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Dark Crystal.
This was by far my favorite movie as a kid growing up. This got me interested. This got me interested in
Dark Crystal.
Not
nope.
Dark Crystal.
This got me interested in space. This got me interested in all kinds of this took my interest and gave me like a science venue where I actually was attracted to it.
Now, this type of movie storyline, for me, it's Never-Ending Story.
Oh, no, I was a big fan of Never Ending Story too.
Right. I mean, it's almost the same looking kid, same everything. The movie we're talking about that's being redone.
Flight of the Navigator.
Folks on a young boy abducted by aliens as he tries to readjust to life on Earth. And
if you tell me E.T.'s number one, I'm going to come across this table and punch you in the face.
E.T. for home. E.T. for home.
I will come across this table and punch
I'm upset about Flight of the Navigator being remade because I'm personally a big fan of the original. I don't think that this.
I'm sorry.
Great.
There are no movies that I have heard yet that deserve to be remade.
Right. Oh, you're going to get even madder at the next one.
The next one stars a very hot chick.
Before she was even remotely hot.
Yeah, she was a child actor who grew up to be an extremely hot fucking chick.
Appeared in Playboy, has strawberry nipples.
Who danced on David Letterman's desk topless.
Yep.
Facing him, not facing the crowd, facing him. Does this star Kurt Russell also? I don't remember.
Oh, was he in this one?
I'm not sure. I think he might have been.
I think he might have been.
We're talking a very young, like 9-year-old Drew Barrymore. And I'm pretty sure it's Kurt Russell. Firestarter.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at Ren's face. He's like, what the fuck are you saying right now?
Yeah. Firestarter was a Stephen King novel. And if you read the book, it's one of those. The book is fucking tremendous, kind of like the book Christine. Stephen King writes some great novels.
Yes.
And their screen adaptations suck. I think I would say 3 movies that he's done, or excuse me, 3 books that he's written that have been turned into movies that were phenomenal. Firestarter.
Everything he's done.
Firestarter, Cujo, and Christine were screen adaptations.
I don't know. I have to say the original It was really good. I don't agree with the new one. I think the original was way better.
It Chapter 2, yeah.
Everyone that saw It Chapter 2 is like, no bueno.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you take but see the original It was done in the same pretense, but it was all one movie. Where you sat there for like 4.5 hours and watched like the kids' story, like part 1 and part 2 for the original It movie.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hollywood's going to go, we need a part 3 now.
Oh, God, I hope not.
They do because
It's-
it makes
it's set up-
money.
I think it's set up for that also.
Yeah,
I
it
think
makes
it's set up for that.
money. It's like Halloween. Halloween should have been left at Halloween, not Halloween Part 17.
Actually, I have to say that the Rob Zombie reboot of that with doing the original over again was really good.
27-27. I have the over. Thank you. Now I just need the Packers to win by 4. I'm good.
Separate bets or
The prize is was so low.
Like 40 something. 40.
Yeah.
We need to stop here, and they ain't stopping them.
Yeah.
They're moving down the field like it's nobody's business.
Hey, look, the Eagles have to win this game.
I don't give a fuck what the
I know.
Eagles
I
gotta
took
do.
the Packers. Trust me, I took the Packers. But the Eagles got to win. They got no
First
choice.
question out of his mouth, start of the show, is like, "Do you bet tonight?" I'm like, "Nope."
Oh, I did. I'm all over this game.
He's like, "What do you think Webby did?" I'm like, "I have no idea, but
All over
I don't
this
bet
game.
I don't bet on my team. I bet on them to win division.
All I need.
That's it."
The only other thing is Devontae Adams to score 2.
Our next movie on the
Well,
list.
Before
has-
we go there,
hold
I
on.
don't think Firestarter should be touched at all. I mean, it was
yeah, we all agreed on that one.
movie where it's at. Go ahead. Next one on the
But
list.
next one features a soundtrack from Toto,
Uh-huh.
directed by David Lynch.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Twin Peaks.
What is it?
Sting.
Patrick
Pat-
Stewart.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Stewart. You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Early Patrick Stewart. Sting.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard. The new casting, they're calling this a star-studded casting.
Well, the original, well, not the original, the '84 version, because
Yeah.
supposedly there's a '60s or '70s version of this as well.
Yeah, the original one was back in like the 60s or some shit like that. Then it was redone or
The '84 was a remake anyway.
yes. I didn't care for the movie. It's too fucking long. It's like 3.5 hours. I didn't really care for the movie. I lost interest and couldn't even tell you what the premise of this movie is. So in my opinion, doesn't matter to me whether they do it or not. It's Frank Herbert's 1965 sci-fi novel.
Dune.
They want to remake that.
No. They're doing it,
No,
and it's
they
set
are.
to release in 2020.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
quote unquote, as you said, star-studded cast.
Allegedly, Timothée Chalamet. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Chalamet. Oscar Isaac, Stellan Skarsgård, Charlotte Rampling. I mean, they're talking star-studded, but I don't know any of these.
I was going to say the first cast was more star-studded. Kyle MacLachlan, Sting, Patrick Stewart.
Sting. I mean, Sting's only appeared in 3 movies. That's it. He's got 3 movies to his career.
Right.
Every one of them were dynamite movies per se. Again, not a fan of Dune. It's too fucking long.
Say occult movies.
Yeah.
At
Oh, and Dune's a cult movie, no doubt about it.
yeah, it's definitely got
Sure.
a following.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who I'm sure are listening to us right now going, Webboy, you're a dick. Dune was a great movie. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
the next 2 on the list are kicks in the dick, man.
Next to well, this one was filmed in my hometown. Not happy about this at all. We've talked about this on the air before. This movie was filmed, a good portion of it, or I shouldn't say good portion of it. One of the big scenes when he's in the church and he's motherfucking this and motherfucking that and shoots up the fucking church. The goddamn church burnt down when they finished filming there. We're talking Al Pacino. Why you would ever even thinking about redoing any movie Al Pacino is in? I don't give a fuck how bad it was.
This one they're saying reportedly started in fall of 2018.
Yeah, they won't release the cast on it, will they?
Well, they're saying right here, not full cast,
Oh,
but
yeah. Oh, no.
lead role is being supposedly played by Narcos actor Diego Luna.
Diego Luna. So he's going to play Al Pacino's role of Tony Montoya.
Scarface being remade.
Scarface. Now, Scarface.
Say hello, my little friends.
Say hello to my little friend. Now, Scarface was a remake to begin with. The original one was 19...
Right, back in the 30s.
1930, 31.
Right.
Do they have that listed here? 32. 32. Scarface. It's Al Pacino, man. Why don't you just fucking redo Scent of a Woman, too, while you're at it?
Oh, that's
Give him a chance.
I was going to say that's okay. I mean, the next one on the list is also going to get a lot of people.
What interests me about this one, and it makes me wonder, maybe it's okay because it's coming out of the director of the John Wick series.
I'm not saying that it won't be good.
Yeah, I mean, and the director of the John Wick series, I mean, this guy he's pretty good. His filmography, in my opinion, his tight scenes, his filmography, how he sees the film being shot is fucking dynamite. I mean, John Wick, watch the movie for the film aspect of it, not the story, not the character. Watch it a second time and just watch how it's filmed. The cinematography is fucking dynamite.
Yeah, well, not for anything. There can be only one.
Well,
they're redoing Highlander.
Yes. Yep.
I don't know
done.
how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm very conflicted about that one.
Like, I don't care who's doing it. I'm still mad that you're doing it.
Just the idea of redoing Highlander itself, because they nailed the choreography of the fight scenes and...
Again, look who the director is.
But I get that. But at the end of the day, I mean, like, how much better can you make...
He came out and flat out said he doesn't want to fuck this movie up.
The only way you're going to make this better is if your CGI or your SFX are leagues better than
I think
what it was.
I think,
and the only way, and I'll tell you right now why this movie's going to suck.
Mm-hmm.
Redoing the Highlander is going to suck because they're going to overuse slow-mo.
Yes.
Every single one of those, like, jump, twist, kick,
that can make it suck.
Down with the sword is going to be so super slow-mo that it's going to be like, well, you didn't need to do that.
It dives down even worse, Ren. We're not done. We're not done. We're gonna even kick you in the dick harder.
Well, now I agree with
what
this.
What number
one.
are we on the list?
There's no numbers.
There's no numbers.
No numbers.
These are just movies that are being remade.
This one I don't mind.
And this is the last one that's on the list.
The first one was a great movie, but it was horrible. And I'm sure
it was horribly wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure Kevin Goatee would. I'm sure fucking Jim Andrinos would agree. The movie we're talking about is the film role is a football player. It follows a football player who was hit by a meteorite and forced into space.
His name, the one, the only.
I wish I had the song by Queen right now.
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon is being recorded. Can you get that? I believe it's Queen.
Ren is like, already know which one.
Yeah,
it's in my workout playlist. What are you talking about?
I should have fed that to him. I don't really mind this because, like I said, the first one was horrible, and this movie with today's special effects can be fucking outstanding. The Eagles just scored. This movie could be fantastic.
Well, there's no argument on that,
sure.
too. That's a definite score.
Yeah. The storyline in this movie is completely fucking weak as it was. It's being, you ready for this one, Ren? It's being directed by the guy who did Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, it is.
I hear it. Is that Queen? Was I right?
Yeah. Taka Waititi?
Yeah.
What plaything can you offer me today?
Oh, nice.
And the Merciless.
But again, I really think that this can be, with today's CGI, I mean, think about, like, if the first Star Wars, or Episode 3, was, well, Episode 4, rather, was filmed now, it'd be tremendous.
The only thing that gives any credence to this being remade is the fact that
That the lead actor sucked?
No, Flash has been in a movie recently. He was in Ted.
He was in what?
He was in Ted.
Ted.
Oh, yeah.
He was in a Mark Wahlberg movie.
Yeah.
But he was in there playing the actor like he was himself. He was like, wait, hold up. What the fuck? Flash Gordon's going to be at this party?
Flash Gordon's a comic book. Who's got the rights to that?
Yes.
It's not Marvel. It's not DC, right? It's another one. I mean, in the original cast, Sam Jones as fucking Flash Gordon. Come on. What did he ever fucking do besides Flash Gordon?
Nothing.
Ted?
Yeah, well, he did do Ted. Yeah, okay, Perfect Harmony.
I was like, that's pretty much the entire filmography. You're not going to get a whole lot out of that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a massive history in movies. I mean, it's massive. He's done, I don't know, fucking 40 different movies or some shit like that, whether it be movie or television.
None as acclaimed as Flash Gordon.
Yeah, I mean, all right, he did the TV series Flash Gordon also, which was 2007.
Yes.
He was a walk-on in Gangland.
Really?
Yeah, he was a walk-on in the TV series of Stargate SG-1.
Oh, yeah.
I think everybody here might have liked. I'm not sure. He's done a lot of TV shit. He was had a part or a walk-on, if you want to call it, in the TV series Conan, Texas Walker Ranger, or Walker Texas Ranger, whatever the fuck that's called.
Walks with Rangers in Texas.
Yeah. I mean, aside from that, I mean, does anybody know the TV show Renegade? No. Okay, good. We move on.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucking Renegade. I'm sorry, I just flashed to Eminem's Renegade at that point.
Right? I mean, a lot of TV shit that's just bit parts.
Oh, he slipped.
Bit parts. On the return?
Yeah.
Because we're getting a kickoff right now.
He goes to make the cut.
I mean, Flash Gordon, it could be great now. Oh yeah, he slipped.
Yeah, it was gonna be a good cut too. You saw where he was going. You're like, and that's not happening.
I mean, Emperor Ming was what? Max von Sydow. I don't even know how to pronounce his last. He's an old fucking dude. He played Minority Report also. But I he was in Game of Thrones too, by the way. In case anybody didn't know that, he's also in Star Wars: Force Awakens. He plays Laura San.
Star Wars, in conjunction with Disney and in conjunction with Twitch, unveiled today on Thursday a feature that they are going to start having called Triple Force Fridays.
Oh. What is this?
It's a culmination of you learning about all of the Star Wars universe.
Oh, okay. All right.
And it will be done with gameplay through the new video games, some of the old video games, through appearances from actors out of all of the films.
Okay.
They gave a little flash in the pan for everybody today so that you could see what their future plan is for it. But Star Wars Triple Force Fridays.
I like that.
So looking at this list of movies from the 80s or blockbusters from the 80s that are going to be remade, there are, if I had to vote on 3 of these movies, that I want to kill myself over the idea of even being fucking remade or want to stab someone else's eyes out so they can't see the fucking movie. Clue number 1. I vote 10 not to be redone. Get the fuck out of here. Cancel the project now.
And then, fellas, I gotta go. It's gonna be a tough weekend for me, but I'll be back. I'll be back next week.
All right, man.
Thank you for tonight, Louie. You were great on the music, bro.
Thanks. If you got any more 80s stuff, let me know, because I'm a geek when it comes to that stuff.
Well, we'll let you know. Peace out, Louie.
Thanks.
10. Clue. Stop filming now. It's
all votes from Webby go to stop it.
It's stupid.
Quit what you're doing.
I agree.
Yeah, stupid. The movie.
Why would you do that?
Movie shit. It's a cult classic. It's like. Did you watch it when it was on TV? The remake of the fucking Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Hold on.
No, I ain't watching that. Fuck you. Don't touch it.
All right, let me ask you this: would you watch a remake of Spaceballs?
No.
Would you watch a remake of Airplane?
No.
Yeah.
Would you watch a remake of Caddyshack?
No.
Would you watch a remake of Animal House?
No.
So then, why would you watch a remake of Clue?
Yeah, I mean it's one of the top 10 comedies, hands down, all time. It's in my top 10. Period. My second vote, not to touch, Flight of the Navigator. No point in touching that movie. It's a children's movie.
That was my shit too.
All the more reason
I'm
why
with
they
you.
want to remake it to
No.
get to the kids of today.
No, there's no point.
My
And the-
my number 2 on the list has to be those Splash. Like that's my number 2. Don't fucking do it.
See, I was thinking that too, but I got to put Firestarter over it. I mean, Drew Barrymore as a child actor is fucking phenomenal in that movie. The torture they put that kid through with the doctor testing and the government chasing her. I mean, and she as a kid, she was what, 9 years old?
Yeah, but she lived it too. You heard her stories after all of that come out the other end. Like she went through some shit.
Well, yeah.
Because she was 9 years old, but she was in an environment where they didn't treat her like that. They treated her like she was just another actor on the set, and she was allowed to do everything that came along with everything that was Hollywood when the movie was being made.
Yeah, what was the other? Was she Poltergeist too?
No.
It wasn't in Poltergeist?
The girl from Poltergeist died.
Really? I did not.
Yeah, in real life, Carol Ann died.
Carolyn. Don't look into the light, Carolyn.
Yeah, Carol Ann passed away.
That was a great fucking movie too.
As a child.
Drew Barrymore as a child actor was fucking dynamite. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah, well, no, we're not denying that portion of it.
Would you watch a remake of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Well, see, now that's tough because I went into Broadway and watched it on the stage played by Gary Sinise, and I thought he was fucking tremendous playing Jack Nicholson's role. And I can't remember the woman who played Nurse Ratched, but she was a famous actress also.
Isn't The Shining being remade too?
I was just gonna
Again,
say,
for
would
the
you
fourth
watch
fucking time?
Would you watch a remake of The Shining?
Wasn't that remade for television?
Take that out. It's not a theatrical release.
Yeah, this is a straight up like
says who? Steven Spielberg.
Theatrical remake.
Theatrical movie, a 2-hour encapsulated story, not a 22-hour season television show.
All right, I was thinking Drew Barrymore. That was E.T. she was in.
Right.
Would you watch a remaking of The Shining where here's Johnny?
We saw that on TV though, didn't we? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Drew Barrymore was
Like
in
to me,
Cat's Eye.
right
That was
there,
a
if
Stephen
they
King
went
story.
down that road, that would be like God's honest sacrilege.
Yeah,
like all these movies on this list, there's a lot of sacrilege on this list. But if you said, "Hey, we're gonna remake The Shining for modern day," I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself, Hollywood. You're dead to me."
I feel like that about Clue.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that
Like
at all.
Clue hits the hardest out of everything on this list, and then everything else kind of peppers its way into like where it was in your heart of movies. Like Scarface, like the one that you know and love is a remake already anyway, so that argument there kind of comes into play where you're like, well, you didn't like the original anyway, so okay, maybe a remake could be bad or good. I guess I shouldn't hold judgment on that one. But when it comes down to something like Clue, like you said, it's based off of board game. There was no story that was ever put together on it. All of the story was written and directed and put out right there.
Somebody came up with the idea. Okay, here's the board game. This is all your characters, and okay, it's all about a murder, and you got to figure out who fucking did it. Well, let's make a movie on it. And Tim Curry plays a fucking dynamite role in that.
Like I said, the narrator role. It is a pure narrator role.
And the fact that they had 3 separate endings was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't want to say it was the first movie, but it was one of the first movies to do it right.
And it was definitely the first movie to give you all of them. To be like, here you go. You don't have to buy the DVD set in order for you to be able to see which alternate endings are. Here they all are. We're going to give you all of the alternate endings right here at the end of it.
They give you the end of the movie, and then, as the credits start to roll, it's like, what if?
Yeah, what if?
And they give you a totally different ending.
They played it like the board game. That was the great part about it, is they were like, well, what if your game doesn't end that way?
Movie should not be touched. It's a fucking mistake. It's a mistake, and I get it.
Stay out of the Tim Curry movies anyway. Period.
Yeah, I mean Ryan Reynolds. Okay, I get it.
That's the only.
Even if they remade Spaceballs.
Dude,
First off, Mel Brooks is going to have to be dead 100 years, and his movies will have to be in public domain for someone to
Just
redo
saying.
them.
I hope I'm not alive to see that day happen. If that ever does, I hope I'm not alive to see that day happen.
What is this from Facebook? An update about friends lists?
Dude, how many clone accounts or hacked accounts have you run into lately?
No, see this is a lot. This message I got, I just opened my Facebook page and it's boom, this big. An update about friends lists. Some friends lists, like 8-Bit Bros, are going away. When this happens, the audience of any post you've shared using these lists will be set to only me. If you have a moment, you can review some of your posts affected by this change. So what does that mean?
Wait.
The shit that I cross-post onto 8-Bit Bros is going bye-bye?
No one's going to see it.
Uh-huh.
How is an entertainment page or a public personality page going to go private?
I don't even understand what this means.
It means we leave Facebook and go.
I'm going to have to look into this more because this guy, I review posts. I'm curious to see. There, like you said, man, there's just some movies that should never be touched. And we've had that discussion before. Oh, okay. It's not a big deal. It's absolutely no posts for 8-Bit Bros for 3 years. Oh, okay. No, I'm wrong. Superhero Super Fast. That's going bye-bye.
Oh. That sucked.
Why'd you just hang up?
I didn't hang up.
Yeah, he blew up.
My shit crashed.
Yeah, shit crashed. We talked about Facebook, and Zuckerberg said, fuck Render Man.
Yeah, he's the number one on the list of people to pull anyway.
Right?
He's the guy who's always sharing out shit and putting time out anyway.
A type of friends list called Smart Lists will be unavailable soon. Please review some of your recent posts you've shared using a Smart List and choose a new audience for each post. For any post you don't change, the audience will set to be only me when Smart Lists are removed.
We haven't smart listed any of our shows.
No, we haven't done that, but I have Smart Listed a few posts, and it's not many. Nothing to worry about.
Do you even have video on me?
No, you shut down. Like you're out of the
I'm back. I'm right here, but I have no video on anyone.
Yeah, it's a...
Hit a web page.
It's a blank screen.
Yeah, I can't even hit a web page.
You're fucked.
Yeah. All I got is a Skype logo over here for you. I'll throw up no Wren.
No Wren.
All right, 8-Bit Bros. I feel sorry for all you people who use Sling out there. Fox TV is gone. No Fox. Big dispute going on there.
Yep.
We'll be back next week.
Early edition Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'm undecided whether or not I'll be here yet. I haven't decided.
It's his birthday.
It is my birthday. I'm thinking maybe I want to do a show on my birthday, since I'm pretty sure I won't be getting laid.
Can we have Vegas odds on this?
Look, Grandma ain't giving up no booty.
You couldn't fucking take those odds right now.
Grandma ain't giving up no booty.
Is it minus 2,200?
Maybe so. Thursday I won't be here at all. I may drop some video. I may Skype in and let Thump decide whether or not he wants to show my video. I can't guarantee what the sound quality will be. But I will be in New York City on Thursday, taking myself and my babe out for our combined birthdays. That's 100 years old. You figure out the fucking math on that one. I'm going to the Incubus show, which they're doing their Make Believe. What's the name of that album, Thump? From start to finish. The 20-year anniversary of the album.
Right.
So I'm going to...
Make Believe.
Make Believe, right? Make Believe? I think that's the name of it. I can't, for some reason, I'm drawing a blank on it, and I guarantee you it's right here on my fucking timeline. If I scroll down, it's right here. Yeah, Incubus. Make Yourself. Sorry. So
It's going to be a good show.
It's going to be a dynamite show, and it's at Radio City Music Hall, and anybody in the local area knows damn well you rarely ever get to see a band play at Radio City Music Hall, and I will be fortunate enough to have seen 3 of my favorite bands there in my lifetime so far.
Nice.
Smashing Pumpkins, 9 Inch Nails, and now Incubus. So I couldn't pass up on the show. Thursday night I'll be there. Tuesday we'll see. It could be a Webboy extravaganza Tuesday. I expect a fucking cake if I'm here.
Okay.
You can put on it Suck a Dick. I don't care.
$20 is $20.
What kind of cake would you like?
Whatever they can put $20 is $20 on it with a $20 bill on it.
Do you like chocolate cake or
I'm
vanilla
a
cake?
chocolate fan. It's my thing.
Chocolate
Vanilla
cake, chocolate icing?
Vanilla's for pussies.
Yeah.
I hate vanilla.
I need to have an affirmative before I go buy a cake, whether or not you're going to be here.
I even hate fucking like vanilla ice cream. I hate it. It's disgusting. It's stupid. What are you going to give me white fucking ice cream with little black dots in it? Just give me the whole blackness. I like chocolate.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. 8-Bit Bros.
Tuesday.
We'll see you next week.
See you Tuesday. Peace.